There's always something wrong. I never like pre-do it. I literally just click the on button on my PC and then set everything up and off we go. Picture perfect. Literally. I'll have to find another one when we come in next time. Be like a. Anyway, we won't mug that off too much. Got my darts ready for that snap. Let's go. We'll put that straight on bullseye, straight there. Poof, straight through the nose. Hold that pose. I'm nearly there. How you doing? I'm Ashley. Good to see you. I am going on YouTube, yes. But again, another thing that I just forgot to do at the time. How are we all doing? Like a Mr. Beast thumbnail, literally. Right, let's get TikTok up and running as well. And let's get running. How are we doing? Sorry I'm late. Obviously, I have had CFX issues as well, like everyone else. But we're back now. We are back. And of course, we're on a little bit of a late one tonight. So we'll see how we get on. We may either continue the whole way through an RP, or we may split it up a little bit, do something else afterwards, whether we do a little bit of VR, or I play something else. Maybe I want to do some Phasmophobia at some point. Whether we do that tomorrow day. I think we said about tomorrow daytime. I think Delta said he's around, and a few others said they're around tomorrow daytime. So, yeah, we'll potentially do that. Toby, how are we doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Yo, Mark, how are we doing? Hodgie, how are we doing as well? Hope you're well. Are we ready for some RP tonight, chat? And I need to change my player intro as well, don't I? I need to sort that out I need to get another video up and running. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Stick one in the chat if you're ready for some RP. One in the chat. Let's spam them ones. Let's get ourselves all ready for the old commenting away. Yo, Ashley, how we doing? Good to see you, my man. See them ones. Here we go. There's the ones coming by. 3. We'll take 3 as well. We'll take 3. 92. Yep, we'll take 92 as well. All right, let's get into it. Hey, Carl. Here we go. Let's do it. Yes, it is a new face cam. Thank you, Chantel, as well, for the follow on TikTok. Hey, Paul, how are we doing? Good to see you. Scotty boy, welcome in. Yes, Emma, it is a new face cam because everyone was moaning on TikTok saying that it was delayed with my voice. So I was like, right, let me just get another. I've got about 7 cameras around this bloody place. If I show you, I've got a camera here, which is my TikTok camera. I've got a camera here, which I don't use at the moment. I've got my camera here, which is my Twitch camera. I have a camera up here, but it's fallen down there, I think. I've obviously got the camera behind me up there. Yeah, we've got a few cameras dotted around. Oh, there's one under here as well. Look, there's one there as well that I don't use at the moment. So yeah, we've got plenty of angles that we could actually do, but I don't do it. But yes, that's the current setup we've got. Good evening, Dina. How are we doing? Ashley says I like watching on YT because I think I link it to my TV. Not a really fan of TikTok. No worries, all good. He the cam man. Absolutely. Hope everyone's had a fantastic day. How was our Thursdays, everyone?
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Yo, welcome in. Gene, thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate you. What are we thinking about the new the remix songs as well, rather than the old non-copyright stuff? YouTube absolutely hates it, and it keeps copyright on every single stream that I do, but I quite like the difference in songs. Evening, Delta. Are you ready for tomorrow daytime as well, Delta? I don't know if Emma's around. Actually, Emma can't do the Phas, but Delta, you said you might be around tomorrow daytime, right? To do some Phasmophobia? I am. Wicked. Lovely. Right, we're going to go do some Phasmophobia tomorrow day. I've got about 4 hours tomorrow day. From about 11 o'clock till 3 o'clock. So, we can do some Phasmophobia. Maybe play some other games as well. Might get into some RP at some point. But, yeah, we're going to do some fun. We might even do some Food Simulator. So, if anyone wants to play some Food Simulator tomorrow, we'll do some Phasmophobia, and then obviously if anyone wants to download Food Simulator, there's I think it's about £7 or £8 Food Simulator, or maybe up to £11. But yeah, we'll be playing that tomorrow daytime. So I think there's 6 people.
0600 so would use it as a reason to stay awake on that.
Right, okay, fair enough. Each to their own. I'll pop in on my lunchtime tomorrow. Love that biscuit. How you doing, my man? What city? We're in Project 9. So discord.gg/Project 9, Tim. Let's go. How are we doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Very boring Thursday. How was yours? Mine wasn't too bad. I was at work all day. So obviously I literally got off. I'll probably get into bed about 1. My son woke us up as I was trying to sleep at 1:20. I got up with him. And then I was back up at about 4 because he woke up again, but I kicked the missus out of bed and said, you're dealing with him because I've got to be up in an hour. And then my alarm went off at 5:30. He was awake, so I was having to deal with him. And then I went to work, and I was literally sleeping most of the day at work. I had to change a few compressors on a train today, and an MA actually, sorry, along with a few other jobs. But yeah, other than that, it was a fairly okay day, to be honest. Fairly okay day. Ashley, how are we doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Do you have normal GTA Online? Because so I don't play normal GTA Online. I only play this FiveM side of things. Well, I'm watching the United game. Yeah, what is the United game? Because it was they scored 1, but they got disallowed, right? It was a bit of a push, to be honest with you, but it's a bit soft, a little bit soft, in my opinion. But yeah, are we ready to get in some RP? We're going to be out on the streets today, I think. What we will be doing though, we will be speaking to Ken at some point when he's around, because they hopefully will have something lined up for us regarding the new PCs. Remember when we were talking about the PC test? Hopefully they've got something lined up for us regarding that. That would be cool if they do. But yeah, I just want to go out there and meet people now and start RPing with everyone. We spent all day
to hit the sunbeds, Roberts.
My character, what, me in general, or are you talking about my character? Because I don't tan, unfortunately. I literally go red, white, red, white. That is me. So yeah, I don't like it, but necessarily I can't deal with it. It's just what it is. But my character is a little bit more browner than he used to be, and it kind of represents my character, really. I feel like I'm just doing myself out of justice. Can we not use these anymore? Do these not work? I thought these used to work. No, maybe they don't. Maybe I can get one from... Is this vending machine working? No, I don't think it is.
Evening.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. So I was just going over to the vending machine to see if I could get a little biscuit, but...
Been restocked. It's not, is it?
How do I access it?
I don't think they're stocked at the minute.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, that's alright. I'll have to go down to the shop anyway.
Yeah.
What are you up to, anything?
We've just had an ATM robbery, but I was on a bike, so I couldn't transport, so
Fair enough.
ARU have transported back for me.
We caught the filthy animals, did we?
Well, they're shit drivers. They went incorrect lanes northbound.
Amber, let's go with the 9 months!
The free lane.
W's!
Oh,
Alright, well, unlucky them then, I guess.
yeah, exactly. Oh.
Yes,
Flashing my badge.
Mr. Watson, how we doing? Actually, I don't know if I have a badge. I don't think I do. Oh, I don't. I have to go get one. They're upstairs in that room, aren't they?
Yeah,
By the media.
You might need to issue yourself one and then get it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, are they in the room? In the armory?
I don't think they are. I think there's a guy upstairs.
Oh, there's 2 guys
speak
upstairs,
to.
isn't there?
Yeah, so
Yes.
you would, for example, or someone of your rank would go to one.
Yeah.
And using your PayPal.
Yeah.
Would assign yourself a badge.
Got ya.
And then collect it from the other guy.
Wicked. I'll go and have a look.
Yeah.
Wicked. Alright, cool. I'll see you out there.
Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.
Ireland backhanded it into the
seen
net.
it.
Oh, so it's 1-0. Oh, cool. Oh, wicked. I feel a bit weird for Man United. It's very similar to Luton's season almost this year, isn't it? Like Man United just really struggling. Don't know why. Even a manager change. It's like, what's going on at United?
Welcome to the club, buddy.
What is going on? WQ, do you know that Ash and Roman stepping down? Yes, so they stood down yesterday. A real shame, really. Obviously they have their reasons for standing down because, you know, they had a disagreement with the owners, which, you know, I've watched. Oh, 79. Like I said, I've watched the TikTok that come out anyway on it. I thought it could be handled better. I said that to Yorkshire, etc. at the time. I said, look, at the end of the day, I personally don't like having things done in the city in terms of, you know, if you've got gov reasons. I had to mute my stream for like 20 minutes yesterday. I said I don't like it. I said that's Yorkshire, and he said, look, you know, potentially won't be around for much longer, etc. But either way, you know, there's obviously context behind it. It's not necessarily just that context, etc. I was looking forward to hopefully working and helping them because I've heard some good things. But they've done what they've wanted to do, and you know they stand by that. That's fair enough. You know, you have to respect people's opinions, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? This place is all about opinions, isn't it, as well? And it's RP. It's a game at the end of the day. Like, people go where they want to go for their enjoyment. That's the main thing. As long as they enjoy it, that's all that matters. Not issued. I literally just issued myself it. No. 79. Can I not issue it myself? Click to sign. Oh, maybe it was already issued and I've just revoked it. Yeah, I think I did, didn't I? There we go. Right. So if I do that now. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, it's a shame that they've obviously stood down. A real shame, to be honest with you. Because you never let anyone stand down. And as I said to you guys, and when you see on my stream, right? I said I'm not here to step on toes. I don't want to run the PD. I'll happily help run it. And allow someone to then, you know, step in and give them any help that they need to help. But I don't feel that moving forward, the way that I've been RP in the last year anyway, I don't necessarily feel like I prefer right at the very top where I'm having to manage everyone. Someone's better at that. I would just be happy to assist and guide people to run that PD. So now we've got a GC1 and GC2 available. Hello, mate, you right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Ah,
Good.
how's things?
I'm alright.
Good to hear your voice.
Yeah, I'm same to you.
You been around long on shift?
I've been around 3 hours.
Oh, decent. And much
Yeah.
going on?
No, not much, to be honest.
Ah, fair enough. Well, hopefully now the borders are starting to open again, it might be a bit more less quiet is the word
Yes.
that I'm going to try and use.
Yeah, well, it's gonna kick off now. You said that.
Haha, good. Right, I'll see you out there.
Put it out there.
So yeah, basically there will obviously be new GC1, GC2 if they've stood down.
Roberts.
Evening, how we doing?
I'm alright, mate.
Good. Yeah, obviously there will be new ones if they've decided to stand down. And that's what we'll be looking for. You know, there's some really good commanders. I've been told there's really good commanders that we've got in position. So, yeah, I'll be looking forward to working with everyone, really. Right, what should we take out, chap? What do we want to take out? Do we take out a 3 Series? Do we take out a Jaguar? What should we take out?
Are you getting a call out, Roberts?
Yeah, you get out
Oh,
first,
okay.
mate.
Okay, no worries.
Right, he's getting... See, the Kruma's meant to be that Interceptor, so I don't really want to be driving an Interceptor around for the time being. We'll take out a Jag, shall we? Yeah, we'll take out this Jag. I'm not armed either at the moment. I didn't pick up my arms, so we'll just go around the streets and see what's going on, shall we? Right, let's radio check it. Valley 2 radio check.
Clear, mate.
Good evening. Any actives?
Currently quiet at the moment.
Perfect. Love that word.
I don't like that word.
Lovely. I am Joshua. How you doing, my man? Good to see ya. Welcome in. Yeah, we're excited, to be honest with you. As I say, you know, what's happened in the past has happened in the past. Always, you can't change the past. You just look to change the future, right? So, yeah, take every step as it comes. And I'm excited to continue. Forgot state 2, boss. I just said it in the thing, didn't I? I just said it then. Or did I not say state 2? I just said, right, roger that. I can't remember what I said now, actually. What is this game? It is FiveM. So it's GTA 5, but on PC, and it's under FiveM. It's a really good game. Really good game. It's really addictive, as I've spent the last 4.5 years on it. Yeah, basically, Josh, that's kind of what they wanted. They reached out to me and said, look, this is what we're trying to bring. The Manchester days back again, the vibes. Obviously, would you like to come? And I said, yeah, I'll come and help, but I don't want to run the PD. I want us to be like a collective and help someone run it, basically. Give them advice, because they said it wasn't running 100%. There was a little bit issues here and there. So I said, okay, no worries. Well, let's find out what them issues are and work to help resolve them. That's basically it. So yeah, I've done my time of at GC1 and running the PD. Of course, at the moment, you probably will see me running it a little bit more because obviously we haven't got GC1, but we have still got GC3, right? So there's no reason why Rogers can't step up to the plate as his GC3. It's just a clean slate for me. And I'll work with Bear, I'll work with... In actual fact, should we go and... we'll go and see where Bear is and find out how he's getting on with traffic. Actually, we'll call Rogers first, shall we? GC3, you receiving?
Yes, receiving, mate.
Do you want to meet me at the PD garage?
Yeah, received, state 5.
999 mode activated.
Cool, we've because we haven't met GC3 yet, he's not been around when we've been around, so it'd be nice actually to try and meet him and say hello. We'll go on a ride along with him. We won't do it in the office because I don't, you know, it's good to get out there. Got the dreaded cold. I have just got rid of it, Chelsea. Just got rid of the cold and flu, to be honest with you. So what I've been doing, a bit naughty really, but I've got some antibiotics left that I got prescribed ages ago. They're still in date. Rogers?
Evening.
How we doing, mate? You right?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Do you want to jump in and we'll go on a little ride along?
Yeah, of course.
No, Robbie's still here. Yeah, Robbie's still the owner. Robbie's still owner. So I end up just, every so often when I feel my throat's killing me or whatever, I just take a tablet, which is really bad, really, and I shouldn't really be just taking antibiotics like for the sake of it, but it just helps. It's helped.
Bournebrook Rough 1 PAC.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Received.
So I don't think we've probably
Yeah,
met.
you too. No, not properly, no.
So how's
Met
things?
briefly. Yeah, good. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I thought we might as well, as obviously everything kicked off yesterday.
Yes.
Just catch up and catch the drift. What's going on, really?
Yeah, perfect. So for myself, I'm sticking around.
Lovely. Good to hear.
No plans of leaving. No plans of going anywhere. So yeah, I'm happy at my position.
Yep.
Obviously, wherever I get put, whether it be higher or lower, I'm still here to stay, to be fair.
Perfect. Lovely stuff. Well, from my perspective, I'm here to help. I'm not here to take over. I've obviously, us as commanders have been put into the spot, and we've all come together and obviously spoken about things. And there's small little bits and pieces that they want improving here and there, but I said straight away from day one, I'm not here to take over. I'm not here to be GC1 or whatever. I'll happily come and assist the people that are currently in charge. And it's a shame they've stepped down, really, because obviously I'm looking forward to working with them, yourself, and everyone else.
Yeah.
But my idea
Marcus.
is essentially go out and ride alongs with everyone,
Yep.
find out what's going well, what's going
can I
wrong,
have
and if
your
anyone
minutes
wants
available, please?
advice or
Yeah,
help
good, mate.
improving it, and if I see any little improvements here and there, I'll advise the people in charge to do it. And if they want to take that on, then they can do, sort of thing.
100%. I've always said since knowing you're back, even like Commander Bugsy and stuff like that, I've always said I'm open to criticism, open to learning new things.
Yep.
If I'm running something wrong, I'll take the criticism on board and change it.
Welcome in, let's go. Thank you so much. I'll
And then
come in and run
obviously,
it. And,
if I'm running something right and
Yeah, I
you
love
say
that,
something
Delta.
wrong, obviously, if I was right, then you'd learn from it as well. So it's like learning from each other.
yeah, 100%. Like, I'm never right. I'm not always right either.
No, 100%.
So
No one is, to be fair.
and the one thing I said to them yesterday, I got all the commanders in and said, look, transparency, all I want. Like, if you're not happy with something, let us know. If you've got ideas, you bring them straight to the table. At the end of the day, the more that we put in it together, the more we're going to get out of it.
Yeah,
Ultimately.
100%.
And with
It's
yourself,
all a learning curve.
100%. And with yourself being GC3 and there's no GC2 or 1 now, we're obviously going to be looking at yourself to sort of pick up that reins for the time being. And you know, and I for me, I've always said it's a clean slate for everyone. Everyone needs to prove themselves why they're in that position, and
Yes,
why they do
100%.
that. You know, if they prove themselves, then they get moved up or they get put where they are and stuff like that. So I'm
Yeah,
excited
100%,
to
I
work
totally
with
agree
people.
with that.
Very state 6 drifting. I'm gonna get on the roof and try and hold
What we
out
got?
and
Drug
see
sale?
if
Should we head to that and see what's going on with everyone?
I believe there's 2 already there.
Okay.
They arrived state 6. I don't think they had anything in the area.
Yeah, Biscuit, thank you so much for the heart, me. I appreciate you. And again, our UFC coming in, and Rick as well with the follows. Thank you so much. So, talk to me then. What's the general PD consensus from your side of things?
Welcome to the club, buddy.
So for me, I think it's all about
Yo,
people
let's go.
having fun.
N4, let's
Obviously,
go. Thank you so
We
much.
come on shift not to be held down and doing, like a robot.
100%.
We're here to have fun, but
Yep.
also do the police work. Obviously, we're a professional police force. We do things by the book, but at the same time, we don't want people. Quite a few people have left recently, and I think it's due to being robotic.
Yep.
I think it's been drilled into people. You're not allowed to have fun. So from my point, I want it to be fun. People want to come on shift.
Yep.
But yeah, that's from my point of view. I think it's building a team. Everyone having fun on shift. Obviously not being stupid or anything, but
Yeah.
having a laugh, like having a bit of a friendship,
So you
as well as getting the police work done as well.
agree. So you've raised a good point regarding, or one point that you feel that is a negative, which you say it's quite robotic at the moment.
Yes,
What else would you say is, what are these locals trying to drive into me for?
they're awful.
That's
the
the
locals.
second or third one now.
think
What would
that's
you
Commander Bugsy then.
say? What would you say is your biggest, or 3 big problems with the PD that you would like to see adapted or changed? Right, let's go. Right. I didn't really
so
get to
for
say
me,
thank you
I
yesterday for them
think
5 gifted.
Getting into
Thank you
different
so
units,
much, buddy. I
think it's
really do
quite hard to get
appreciate
into a
you.
unit.
Hope you're having a fantastic evening.
So I think it's
And of course, the
2
10
weeks at the
before
minute.
that, I said thank you, but the
So
5
from my
mainly.
perspective,
So
I
how are we doing,
think
buddy? Good to see you.
if someone knows their stuff,
Yep.
so say if someone comes in and he's been trafficked before, if he can prove he knows his traffic stuff, I think
Yep.
he should be able to move pretty quickly.
Mhm.
Because when I first come in, I think it was
Hey, I'm good, thank
just
you, right.
after
Hope
you'd
you're well,
left
buddy.
Previously,
Hope you're well, man.
I got took on as a
Appreciate all the support you give
PCSO.
me.
I
I
did
really
that.
do.
Got made into a response PC.
Yep.
And within 3 days, I was a traffic PC.
Right.
And obviously, I stuck it out for a while. I knew what I was doing.
Yep.
And it worked well.
So just touching on that point, then that was one of the things that. So I sat in an interview yesterday with Robbie, and it was Ken and Matty was the person that was being interviewed, and GC2 was doing it as well.
Oh yeah, Sharky.
Sharky, that's it. So I don't know why that just popped out of my head. I was going to say Rogers, and I was like, no, you're in the car with me. So Sharky was doing it with Ken, and it went on about for half an hour, 20, 25 minutes, or something like that. There was a lot of questions involved in the interview. You could see that the officer had been there previously, and we were just trying to, we'd identified that he's got good experience. We'll send that anyway. Let's go on that as well.
999
C3
mode
plus 1
activated.
And-
state 5 to the drug sale.
So yeah, we'd identify he was a good officer. It went on for quite a while, but one of the problems that we had was when they asked about the 10 hours, he said, look, I could look to commit around 10 hours, but I can't guarantee it every week because of my other job, blah, blah, blah. And obviously, because he wasn't like, yes, I will do 10 hours, Sharky said, well, we can't hire you, basically. And it was it got very awkward. It was kind of like, almost you are forced to do them 10 hours. If you don't, you're not wanted. And it was kind of, it felt a little bit awkward or a bit weird.
Yeah.
And for me, it didn't really sit right, and as well with Robbie, because we were very much like, well, as the person said, look, this doesn't put bread on my table, so I've got to do what I can to do what I can, and I come in here to enjoy myself. I don't want to be forced on to do them. So that was one thing that we sort of identified. Let me just come off radio set because I
think I need to. Struggling to hear as well.
So yeah, that was one thing that we sort of said, like, look, it just didn't sit too right with us that you were being rejected based on the fact that you just couldn't commit 10 hours exactly. despite you being a good officer or not, sort of thing. Then obviously later on I spoke to him and said, look, that officer or the person that was being interviewed had previous with when he was here last time, his hours were not great, and that's why we're just reassuring that fact. And I said, okay,
Yeah,
I
100%.
100% get that point, but it just the way it was coming across, it was like, if you don't do 10 hours a week, you're not welcome. And I think that when I then sat down with the rest of the command and said, look, I think what it should be is a guidance.
999 mode
The people should be
activated.
looking to expected for that sort of hours, but if they don't make it and they're making us aware or whatever, then that's fine. Like if they go away for a couple of weeks, if we're all made aware of it, or if up to 2-3 weeks or whatever, and we're made aware, then fine. If they don't and they don't come back, then we can just get rid of them.
Yeah, so for me, when I was previously running armed, so for me, we had a guy called Boz.
Yep.
He was a superintendent before me.
Yep.
He has out of city commitments where it's long periods of time.
Yes,
So
I've
he then
heard
stepped.
one of them, yep.
Yep. So he stepped down from superintendent.
Yep.
And said he'll go to an inspector, which then got me to superintendent. So I said, he's made us aware of it. We know that he's going to be away for, I think it was about 4 to 6 months, something like that.
Yep.
We'll keep his spotting armed, and just put it down as a long LOA.
Mhm.
Because he's done nothing wrong. It's not his fault he can't get
100%.
to this job. So I don't see he should have been punished, which is hence why hence why I left him in position, basically.
Yeah, I think
He's still here now, but he's been put to a PC until he comes back, I believe.
there's no reason why you can't have on your roster a special list below. If someone goes away for time or whatever, then you stick them down there. But the other option that we've got, I asked about yesterday, and Ken and Chloe are currently working on it as we speak. They should be bringing it to us either tonight or at some point. But I said about what we should do with the interview, because there's so many questions within an interview. I identify straight away if in an interview that the person's got good experience or not.
999 mode activated.
If they have got good experience and they say, yeah, I've got good experience, then you go down the route of asking them more questions. What you can do by that is identifying the attitude of the officer and what experience they do have. We should have a PC test available to these people. So if they pass our interview and we think they're ready to question a test, they will then sit that on day one. Yo, Sean with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Sean. Thank you, buddy. So they could be, it's a 2-hour ride along with an inspector or something like that. They pass their interview, then they go on a 2.5-hour ride along, which they have to complete basically the matrix.
Yeah.
If they can complete the matrix and show the exact standard that we expect and the attitude, then they can then be passed to a PC rather than PCSO. They can basically skip the PCSO stage.
Yeah, I get that, because obviously the bit of time out on the street, that is adapting to our way of working.
Yeah.
Because obviously if they've flown in from America, they might have experience, but they won't have the UK experience.
Correct. And if they fail that, then they go to PCSO.
Yeah, 100%.
But if they pass it and the officer in question is happy with that pass, then I believe that, as you've alluded to anyway, people shouldn't be held back just for 5 to 2 weeks because of the fact that they're just new to this. It's almost like you could have someone waiting 2 weeks for PCSO, then they've got to wait another 2 weeks to potentially get taser or to get into a division that they're more suited to. Or that's a month or two gone by.
999
When
mode
a month or two time when they pass the first PC, they could be looking to push for a sergeant or helping the PD.
Like, take me as an example.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it was about 5 days as a PCSO, because I was quite new to actual PD.
Yep.
I then went straight into traffic, and then from traffic, so that was within a week, 2 weeks, a week and a half.
Yep.
I then...
You got him, yeah?
No, we're all good.
Alright, perfect, cool.
Yeah, so within about a week and a half, I was
Yep.
in traffic.
Yep.
The superintendent recognised my skills and whatever. I got promoted to sergeant within another couple of days. I think so. Roughly within about 2 to 3 months, I think I was heading up towards like inspector, chief inspector. So it's doable.
Yep. 100%. And how much better have you been for that? And how much better has the PD been because you've been able to express yourself a lot quicker and you haven't been held back?
Yeah, 100%. If I'm honest, if I had to wait, say, a month to come in as a PCSO,
yep,
and then also wait another 2 weeks to go into a specialist unit,
yep,
I don't think I would have stayed around.
No, and that's what we want to avoid, right?
Yeah, because in my head, I didn't want to be a response, and it's nothing wrong with response. I just wanted to be in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact they got me through that and straight into traffic made me stay, and I enjoyed myself. And look, I'm still here now in Go Command. I've run traffic, I've run armed, and now worked my way up to GT3.
And look how well the PD has benefited from that, because we've now found a GC3.
100%, yeah.
So
from what you're getting at, basically. So yeah, I believe if it was down to purely just me,
yep,
if they was to come in, they showed good attitude, they knew what they was doing,
yep,
they wanted to go into traffic. Obviously, if they passed the PC test or whatever, I'd get them straight into traffic. I wouldn't have to, wait around 2 weeks.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my opinion on that one. To be fair, I agree.
Okay, sounds good. Well, they'll obviously have to pass a traffic test anyway.
Yes, you have to do your advanced driver training.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
I believe that's James Gordon, one of the lawyers.
Right. Okay. Oh, we've got an abandoned car here. Should we do with this?
999 mode activated.
Cruising are closed, so it looks like we're going to have to deal with it ourselves.
Typical. Yeah, we'll try and get hold of Ken. I don't know if Ken's on shift tonight, but see if we can get hold of him at some point and try and touch bases with that.
He is on shift.
Oh, he is? Oh, good.
Yep.
Maybe we can try. Have you got his number? See if we can collar him and just see if he's
I've got his number, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want me to call him back to the station, or?
Well, just see what he's doing and if he's ready to speak to us regarding it. But obviously, ultimately, as I've said, this is my advice to you as GC3, and it's up to you to obviously have that influence. That's from the commander's point of view. We've all said the exact same thing. And at the end of the day, you're GC3, so it's down to you what you want to say to him as well. But I've definitely said my piece to them. They know that, and I wanted to fill you in on it. And it's down to you to make that decision as well.
Yeah, 100%. 2 seconds.
And 1-1, really?
Hello.
Jesus, what is wrong with them, man? It's Rangers.
Yes. Yeah.
Send on the Bondi. Send. You all good in there? Yeah, I'm all good. It's just Mercedes.
No, it was instant. As soon as you was a PC, you
and I
were
just
basic driver trained and taser
TikTok,
trained.
let's see them tapping away at that screen. Thank you so much for everyone. We're nearly at 10,000
I'm
likes.
going to have to speak to Response about that. They've put all that into place.
I know. Man United have gone well
so
down here,
we'll have
haven't
to
they?
speak to Response of
and it's not
how
even
long
the
it's going to
fact
take
that
for
it's a,
taser and stuff like that.
It's not even the fact that it's a manager change, because they've just changed the manager, and he was a decent manager as well. Beat like Man City 4-1 with, obviously I know he's had more time to prepare with that, but it's got to be some more underlying issues. Same as Luton, right? Our team, a lot of it come from the Premier League
100%.
last year.
They've only
but
got the baton and the powder spray.
Mentality-wise, they're just losers at the moment. That's their mentality. So they need to change
yes,
that
it is still
mentality.
currently 2 weeks, but with us speaking to Response, I believe they're going to try and sort something out. No problem. Catch you in a bit. So that was Louise, who was one of the AIU, who is one of the AIU, sorry.
Right.
She was just asking about the taser training, obviously. At the
Yeah,
minute,
again, it's very restricted, isn't it? This robotic that you were talking about, it just sounds very restrictive.
Yeah.
If you show competency with yourself in a PC test, I don't see why you can't just get your taser straight away. At the end of the day, it's trust, isn't it?
Yeah. When like she was saying then on the phone, I started at the same time as Louise. When we passed our PC test, we went straight into the armory and we got trained by AIU on how to use a taser.
100%.
Like she was saying, if you pass your PC test, you go out on your own.
Yep.
Someone jumps out with a knife, you've got no way to defend yourself other than a baton or powder spray.
See, this is good, chat. What we're talking about, I know it's just driving around the streets at the moment, but if you're listening and hearing, it's really good. I just didn't want to do it in an office, so you can actually see.
They can have refreshers.
Maybe it might be more interesting standing in an office.
Face disciplinary actions.
I just wanted to get out there.
That would stop them just misusing it whenever they want.
Yes, 100%. And the thing is, I'm always a big believer, really, in. And if you don't train someone to do something correctly, how can you bollock them for doing it incorrectly?
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, you want people set up to pass rather than fail.
The airport.
What do they say? The old prepare to fail, fail to prepare, or the other way around?
Something like that. No, yeah, it's all about trust as well.
100%.
Trust in your officers.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to get hold of Ken, and we'll speak to him then.
Yeah, no worries.
Man United 2-1. Ah, okay, good. Oh, good. I mean, I'm not a Man United fan. I'm just like happy that it's England over Scotland just for the one day. Sorry, all you Scottish fans that are in here right now.
I'm at the airport at the moment. There's nothing here.
Evening, mate. You all right? Yeah, not bad.
You go
I'm just
also,
with Tom Roberts at the minute in a ride along. Have you thought anything else about what we spoke about last night? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a problem. I appreciate that. No problem. If you just give me a ring whenever, and we'll come back to the station and speak about it or whatever, if you need us to. All right. Cheers. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, so they're currently in a meeting as response. They've got the inspectors and stuff having a chat about it, see what they can come up with.
Yep.
And then he said he'll give us a ring when they're finished.
Amazing. Perfect. Right, should we do some police work then? After driving around, let's show what we're capable of. Right, vehicle theft. 3 miles away.
999
Are we going to get there? What do you reckon?
Probably not. It was a minute ago. We can attempt to. I'm not even on radio.
GC3 +1, state 5 to the vehicle theft.
Yeah, he does sound like a great guy, you know. He's someone that we could really work with, which is really nice, really refreshing, you know. And to be honest, when I spoke to, you know, Sharky and Ash, the same people, you know, they also, you know, come across really good and spoke really well. So, and Ken, another one, you know, a lot of people were saying about ego or whatever last night, but when someone's passionate about something, you know, and you understand the things, it's not a problem, you know. You can you can work with people to help. But yeah, Roger sounds a really good guy, so fingers crossed. I'm excited.
In this area. So
can work with him.
Sandy there is a scrapyard. A lot of the mechanics go off shift and start stealing cars and scrap them in for car parts.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that could be what this is.
Well, I suppose if we're up in the area, we can have a look.
Yeah, 100%.
Do we have any evidence that may drop if there's like smashed glass or fragments on the floor from vehicle thefts?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just, so say if someone gets shot at in a car or if they get crashed into your vehicle fragments, then
right.
So if that behind you there, then that was the recycling centre.
Ah, right, okay. Right, I just realised I need to put my...
Negative.
Oh my god, sorry, I was trying to put my...
Oh, yeah, good.
Where do I get my?
I can do.
Hey, where are you? We'll pick it up.
Oh no, it's at the
Just on
top
the
already.
cruising
I'm
zero.
an idiot. I moved my
What's that, your AMPR?
AMPR. Yeah, I moved it a while
Yeah.
ago, and I've just realised it's sitting right above my head.
1060 to 1008.
So we're looking for a black Stratum MC.
Right, so it was recorded here.
Yep.
Right. Keep an eye out. David coming in with a heart me. Let's go. Thank you so much. TikTok, keep tapping away at that screen. I appreciate you all being here. Welcome in. Hey, Hot Rods. How we doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're well. And Live Fights, good to see you as well. Robster, good evening. Let's have a look. No, nothing around.
No, I don't think so.
Fair enough.
GC3 plus 1, backstate 2.
So how long you been a police officer for then?
1008 to GC3, can you get you up to next available, please? Yeah, receive, mate.
2 seconds, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
Evening, mate.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's me. Me that's looking at.
Yes.
Oh, it finished 2-1.
So, from me personally, I never had an issue with it. So, with me being at the top at the minute, I'm going to authorise that fact. I don't see there being an issue. Obviously, you're professional. So, yeah, for me, go for it, mate.
Evening, JD.
Yeah, no problem.
Hope you're well, my man. I'm trying to. So someone said to me yesterday. Chloe said to me about my page up and down, or.
So that one was. So Marcus Wallace, who's a detective chief inspector.
Yep.
1008.
And then
hello.
his missus in here is Chloe Black,
Can I get you on the next
who's an
bill?
inspector.
Yep.
They've been told they're not to ride along together.
Oh right.
So there's a few people that have like brothers or cousins or whatever, and they're not allowed to ride together.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it was. It's not conflict of interest because that's obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was originally a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
But
to confirm, what did
to
he have on
me,
again?
it doesn't really matter that much.
I mean, if they're producing the police police standard that you're expecting and doing their police job, then I guess no one wants to ride solo or someone that they don't want to.
No, definitely not. As long as it's not constantly all the time, you know, and they're not
Yeah, I agree with you.
like interacting with anyone else.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with it. But the odd ride along together, I don't see a problem personally.
Well, one thing that had been addressed to myself from sort of speaking to different officers, etc., was the fact that I'll just say it as Gold Command, not singling anyone out, but GC123 spent a lot of time together and found to separate and get them to, like, you know, not assist, but
Yeah, nah, I totally get that. I
Right.
know exactly what you're on about.
yeah, like ride along with different people or whatever.
Yeah, so if you can ask most officers in the city, I'm always either solo or I pull other people, you know, so I'll pull a random person like a student or whatever. I'll have them in the car with me.
Yep.
I never ride along with the same person all the time, so I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's exact. But what was that call just there that you just said about? There.
999 mode activated.
Yeah, 100%. I'm very much the same. I don't like being in the police force where I don't know all the officers. So I try my best to try and get around with them all and like split my time as much as I can. And ride along with different people, because that way you're going to know what's going on, right? And people are going to maybe respect you a little bit more because you're helping them.
Yeah, obviously, I've been trusted enough to hold the Gold Command rank, so I'd like to think I know what I'm talking about. So if I can pass that information on to other people, that's more than I ask for, really.
Yeah, I agree.
Same with students. I don't mind taking a student out, because obviously to help them out.
State 6 plus 2. 1004 plus 2, state 6.
Right, we'll block the radio, shall we? need to work out how I change my radio my radio thing, because yeah.
What I'll do is, Louisa, you've already got 3 armed officers there. I'll leave that in your guys' hands.
97 to officers, we'll just keep it down for a minute while we negotiate.
Oh my god.
He's a black and colour baller.
There we go, let's put 110 there. 1 cone there. There we go. Right, it's an annoying alarm, isn't it? The really annoying alarm. Yeah, there's lots of things. There's lots of police objects, which is really good. And there's even more to come with V3. It's going to be good. Really good. I even inquired the other day about police tape. We're trying to find police tape because someone said it on the stream. I was like, we need police tape. And it's really hard to find. Really hard to find.
When it comes back to a madness.
Right, is there a way that I can do my settings on? Yeah, it is really annoying. It's unfortunately in
Already cut comms, guys.
it's because they're breaking into it. That is the alarm of the shop.
No worries, thank you.
I can't seem to get my things up to change the radio. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? I'd love tape. Right, let's have a look, see if my settings I can change my
One
key
demand
lines.
is free passage.
082, Mr.
4
James
suspects
Lawson.
inside.
Send, Marcus.
If anyone sees the radio keybinds, let me know. I know I'm going really fast. Sorry. Right, back to the start again. See, Benji, it's not for me, that's the thing. I've got half a keyboard, right? My page up and down is here. Doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work, annoyingly. And there's nothing in the settings, right, that I can change it either. Yeah. I used to have it though. When I was on here before, it was page up and page down. So I don't get it.
Sorry to bang, guys. Do you guys want a bank robbery or a shop robbery?
Shop robbery, mate.
Shop. Could I get one of you guys
halfway
to
down?
Break off. We've got an officer taken hostage at Strawberry Petrol Station by the Reds.
We believe we got the Reds up here as well. Magnus even known associated.
Rogers, do you want to, should we go to that and leave them here?
Shop if you want.
Yes, we can do.
One of you, mate.
So, myself and Tom Roberts will jump off and come to you, Dawson.
Thank you, I'll pop in a few.
You can't back in? Oh, no. Just to make you aware, Watson unfortunately is struggling with border control. He's just frozen. I shouldn't have really said frozen. I was trying to think of what to say then, so I just said frozen. My bad.
What's that? Sorry.
Watson is just having a bit of a headache.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just said he's frozen. Fuck. What a stupid thing to say.
Shall we take a traffic car up?
Yeah.
I don't believe there's going to be any traffic cars.
What the fuck, are you alright?
If you want to drive, you can do. See what your driving's like.
Yeah, we can do.
My driving's
He's a
not
worry because you're
100%
waving
brilliant.
nasty.
Diverting traffic, I'm a traffic officer, what more would you expect?
Handle's quite nice, this car, though.
Yeah, that's the Seeker, isn't it?
I have no idea what it is, if I'm honest.
I believe it's the Seeker, yeah. I think Hound have got one as well.
Set up a suit order, please.
There's only me here is traffic, to be honest.
Sorry, I have real struggles trying to put the car
Okay,
away.
so once you get in,
Yeah.
so as soon as your bum touches the seat, click your flex your E muscle. And just getting a traffic car out, mate. So in your eyes where it says open,
yeah.
The second it changes to store,
right,
flex your E.
So Bonzi's going to jump in with you and give
Received.
comms. I'm waiting for Dan's
there
going
we
to
go.
stay on scene with the
Get out. I know, Ray. For some reason, lots of things go. Like whenever I push E, like when I go to start, it freezes my it freezes my screen. I don't know. It must be trying to interact and do something else. Really? You know, to change radio for you.
Yes.
What made you think about
your open and close brackets?
Right. Have you changed that yourself?
Nearly finished.
Don't think so.
Everyone's.
No, I'm pretty sure it should be standard.
Right. Okay.
As
Open and
you're
close
in traffic
bracket.
unit duty free,
yes.
you want to do a pursuit order, it's literally just my car on your car.
Yeah,
with
welcome
a
in, Gav. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
Luke coming in with a heart me as well. Let's go. Everyone, make sure on TikTok if you got a heart me, let's drop them heart me's and join the team.
I'll get Tyree stay back.
Yeah, no worries.
And then we'll.
Oh, is that response? What?
Radio.
Yeah,
oh, is he
Tyrese
out
is-
in his car? Right.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we get Tyrese to stay
He's just
back.
said he's letting me
Free
die.
inside.
Right, let's have a look.
So if anything, can
MV interact. I presume that I have to have that on.
decide to pull blades out, you've got our back in anyway.
Yo, pencils as well coming in. Thank you so much, buddy. Welcome in.
Evening, Mr. Roberts.
Evening. How we doing?
Good, mate. Good.
Good to hear.
What about this squiggly looking bracket or straight one?
Walkie-talkie at top.
Yes, good shout. Do that.
Awesome.
Walkie-talkie.
Just a quick one. Do you know when you change your radio?
Yeah.
What muscles do you use?
I've changed mine. It's.
How'd you change
it?
For me, it's the open brackets.
Yeah, that's what mine are. Left and right.
How'd you change it?
Look, think about your muscle brains, your
Yep.
muscle binds, and it would be, I think, change radio channel.
What, under FiveM?
Under your, yeah, and then you should be able to switch them to your liking.
Right.
Right, we're going to leave Barry here with the PSO just
Change
in case they try and rob another PD. But if we're having officers taken hostage like this, well, I'm going to put a mandatory double crew in place if they're not already.
Yeah, no problem. Sounds good.
Because last thing we want is officers being kidnapped, especially if they've got flipping firearms on them.
Ah! Yes, Raimi! Yes, let's go!
Tom, have you found it?
Say again, sorry?
Have you found it?
Yes,
I've
I've
just
got
found it for you.
Yeah, I've
oh,
got it.
okay. Yeah, it's next. Quick connect. Previous.
Right, yeah, no, mine was thinking about my at and hashtag.
Fair enough.
Lovely.
Right.
Thank you.
Just an update,
Appreciate
Barry,
that.
You're going to stick with.
I'm the king. You're the king dev, Raimi. You're the king dev. Thanks, mate. Oh, that was such a pain.
DC3 and Roberts are going to go primary.
Such
We're
a
going to attack
pain.
secondary.
Okay, we got MD2 start for this, do we know?
Yeah.
Right, now I've got this man on the screen.
This is Boulevard shop robbery into this day, mate.
Right, I'm going to have to change that later. We'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later.
It kind of looks like the Reds are hitting like 3 different shops at once, which is interesting.
Yeah, well, Magnus was doing the top shop then.
Yeah, we've got Mr. X in there by the looks of it.
Has anyone taken photos of them in the shop?
Yep, photos are in evidence.
Lovely.
Photos of the cars are in evidence.
Wonder if we can try and get a way of linking all 3 MDTs then.
Yeah, should be able to. Right, they're going to be
Oh,
moving.
he's just cuffed himself. Lovely.
Right, an update with these, Mr. Roberts. If they get put into a place where they know they're not getting out, they will go out swinging and stabbing.
Swinging and stabbing, right, understood. I haven't picked up my my firearm because I left it in there, so...
That's why you got me and Andy with you.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, I need to get mine back in my pockets, to be fair.
Woke up with a bit of headache and just never picked it back up again.
Do you know the code for the office?
Yes, I got text.
Oh, perfect.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, I got text the code to the office anyway.
Did you get into a car?
Yep, we're struggling to get in the car.
Cool, so good to see that we've got all of the police signs out. Someone's done an MDT. Cameras are done already. We've got a police pursuit. Right, we're taking first, yeah?
Yes, we'll take primary.
I'll take primary, the comms then. Okay, continuing over Innocence Boulevard. Speed's currently 70 and it's a right cruising. The RA as follows. Traffic is currently light, pedestrian is also light, visibility is still good. Road conditions dry, suitable heavy braking as we're going over the intersection at G1. Currently missing a car. As we're going past the intersection, speed's 100. Continuing over another intersection as we speak, Alter Street northbound, speed still 100. Still continuing northbound Alter Street, remains at 110 now. DRA still remains, traffic is light, pedestrian is also light at the moment as we're heading towards Clinton Avenue. And we're now going into the hills as we speak. Still continuing up Baytree Canyon Road now. Northbound, speeds are around the 90 mark. Watch out for the bike that's just gone past. And still heading northbound. A little bit of traffic. Traffic has picked up to a medium now. And it's a left at the end. We're heading onto Marlow Drive. Nearest postcode is 501 for reference. As we're continuing around, speed is 60. In a 30. Still continuing, is safe to continue as we speak. Speeds are now picking up to the 100 mark. As we're heading around to postcode 496. Traffic is still at a medium at present as we're visibility is really difficult around the corners, so just be careful of speed as we approach. Still on Marlow Drive at the moment, speed's 880. Only missed oncoming vehicle turning as we're now going past the intersection and heading down Marlow Drive, northwestbound 391 nearest postcode. We are heading towards North Rockford Drive, so if we've got any units still in the city, if we can head towards the graveyard area, please. .393 is the nearest postcode is going to be coming up, and stand by for directional change. It is a left, yep, heading southbound North Rockford Drive back towards the graveyard area. Stand by. Going past the petrol station now on our right hand side. We're coming out at the bottom of Life Invader. Traffic has gone back down to a light at present. Pedestrian is also light. Visibility is dark, but still visible. And road conditions still dry, suitable for heavy braking as we continue southbound, Rockford Drive. Just be careful of the vehicles that's just picked up at the intersection as we're going past the colourful garage. Speeds are still 110. We're now turning left at the Chinese Monument, heading back towards Red Garage. We still got officers with us.
We're just behind me.
Copy that. And we're passing Red Garage now. We'll be on our left-hand side as we're heading directly into Legion. No brake is now left, northbound once again, Alter Street. And it's a brake once again left towards Red Garage. It's a brake and it's going to be a U-turn. And we're now heading up Upper Power Street at this moment in time. Stand by. Taking the jump into Legion.
we're back attached.
Copy that. We're now heading back over the bridge towards Mirror Park currently. Speeds are currently at the 125 mark. Evening, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm very well, thank you. Yourself? Traffic remains light at present. We are going into a built-up area, so pedestrians may increase, so just be careful of walking passengers as we continue into Mirror Park. Walking passengers? What fucking is that? There's a left into Mirror Park. Stand by. Speed's currently the 60. We're currently on Nicola Avenue. We are going back southbound, coming back out the bottom of Mirror Park. Stand by is a right. We're doing the taking the jump. They've made it, and they're currently on the Del Perro Freeway. And they are doing a right, Del Perro Freeway onto Olympic Freeway.
I've never done that jump before.
No? I didn't realise we could do jump. Right here, yep. Onto Olympic Freeway. We have currently got a lot of eyes at present. Just full send it and take the next right, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the current loss of visual at this moment in time. We are going to be patrolling around just in case. Do we know where Reds roughly hang out?
346, I believe.
346, perfect. Do we get armed to have a little patrol around there as well, please?
Yeah, we're just down in the train tracks, because where they come off, there's a little hole in the wall, so we thought they might have tipped off there a bit, so we're just doing a search here, then we'll go and have a nose.
Yeah, copy that. We'll be state 5 to that location. Just remind us again one more time what the postcode was.
346, I believe. It's opposite the power plant. It's near the wind farm, basically.
Oh God. Okay.
They also have a place down at Grove Street as well, Jamestown Street.
Try Grove Street first, then Jamestown, and
Yeah. Dawson, we're going to come back to you and I'll jump from you.
Yeah, meet me at Jamestown Street, mate.
Received. What postal?
Try and remember where the house was.
831.
We raided this a couple of weeks ago.
We are currently here now. No sign of a vehicle at present on Jamestown Street, but we're going to keep you updated. Yo, the Raw coming in with the Harmony and Robster. Welcome in. How are you doing, guys? Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, Greenie. New tour guide confirmed. I thought that was quite good comms. What do you think? 1 in the chat for good comms, 2 in the chat if you didn't like it. And I should improve. Watch all the 2s coming now. Doing well. Interested to see how
Barry,
Bluefield
meet
does.
me at that ATM, bro, mate.
Fortunate. Yeah, I know. That's why I was disappointed, right? I was quite disappointed with regards to the Oxford game because the defending was just unacceptable.
Should
really.
we head up towards their compound?
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, Billingham, how much laughing was you with the pedestrians? Well, what did I say? The passengers. Watch out for walking passengers. Our old police MP days, where you'd have cringed, you dick. Literally, I thought of you and Cal the moment I said that, because what was the other thing I used to say? When I used to do the comms on it, what was it that I said? Something like visibility was.
Fighting area.
I said something, wasn't I? I used walking passengers as a quality line. Yes, it is whitelisted. It is, yeah. Discord.gd/project9 or !P9. Hey, Sileeds, how you doing? Spacer Baby, let's go. 1 in the chat as well. Rexy 1, good to see you. Hey, Johnny, how you doing, my man? Good to see ya.
Down.
Good old taxi, Johnny. How's things with all that? Hope you're well. How's time 2 treating you? Feel like I've gone back in time. Why is that, Raw? Why have you gone back in time? Yeah, good to hear. Good to tweet you, I should say, today. We should catch up sometime. And it wasn't me digging at Ipswich, by the way. It wasn't me saying, you know, like Ipswich or whatever. It was just genuinely, I saw loads of comments on it and people saying about it. And it's literally what Luton were like last week, right? Well. Luton last year were the exact same thing. We used to say the same thing. Like, you know, if we say up, Rob Edwards has clearly got to be manager or manager of the year. But we obviously only spent like 20 million. And then for us, looking at Ipswich, obviously Ipswich spent a lot, but they've done a brilliant thing
Looks
going
like they
from
might have been here because this fence
League
is
One
knocked down.
straight up to the Premier League.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I wonder if they could be inside. Drew, I think.
Have a quick little look around.
There's the intercom. Fuck, should have done it there, shouldn't I? Fuck. Wow. We'll try again. We'll try again. I don't know where Robbie is tonight. I don't know what Robbie's up to tonight. I have zero idea. Intercom crash server. Literally. Alrighty then. Oh, God. What a day. Everyone crashed as well. The server's starting up. Right. Fair enough. Who broke it? Is it is it a hashtag Ravy broke it or something like that? Do we check in the P9 Discord for someone where they gone Ravy broke it? Emma, if you're in here, I've just read that. Thank you for that. I will reply in a little while with regards to that. Please say there's like a hashtag Ravy broke it. Chat. Everyone's coming in. Everyone's going, no, I was in a helicopter. Should we just start like a hashtag Ravy broke it? Start a little hashtag Ravy broke it. I don't know. I don't think Ravy's broke it, but I'm just going to put a hashtag Ravy broke it. Let's see if anyone catches on to it. Just spam hashtag Ravy broke it. Alright, while we're waiting for this, let's get this song back on. I liked this start. Ah, he's alive! There we go, Robbie. How are we doing? Nothing we can do, Sifix. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just wanted to, like, wind Ravy up. It's normally like a hashtag something. Like a hashtag someone broke it. Oh, Ravy's now put there. Apologies, it's still the same CFX authorization. Fair enough, maybe. Deflecting blame. Oh, I can't paste anything in here. Oh, you can't put things in. Okay, right, that's probably why then. You can't put like photos or something in that chat. Right, the question is, we're going to have to fly back into police department, aren't we? Because our car's not going to be there. The server's reset, so we're going to need to fly back in. Yeah, Intercom blew it all up. Bloody Reds, they hotwired it so the server would crash, so they wouldn't be caught. The Raw coming in with the loves. Let's go, the Raw. Thank you so much, buddy. The server is Project 9. It's New Year Remix 2025, if anyone wants to go onto YouTube and get it. Just checking, can I fly back into police, yeah? Even though I was out of the city. I'm hoping I can, because I'm going to do it.
What was it?
Evening.
Hello.
Is 18?
Hello.
I think it is. Hey, mate, you're right.
Hello.
And the
Hello.
armor, I just picked
Evening.
it. I've dropped
Evening,
in as well.
mate.
Evening, you alright?
Yeah, good yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good, good, good. That was a little bit inconvenient, wasn't it?
Just a little bit. I've issues all night. Callum, are you able to just change your belt? There's a belt that's got the actual pepper spray, not a fire extinguisher on it.
Yo, let's
Yeah, I
go.
couldn't find it.
Eeyore,
All of them
thank you
kept on having
so much.
tasers, and obviously
How was
I was
your,
put on a
how's your
2-week
raid?
wait for a
Yeah.
taser thing. So
How was
I
your
couldn't
raid?
find
How was your
anything.
stream?
It's
Sorry.
on the shirts. It won't be far from that one that you've got. Up or down, 1 or 2.
Alright, let me have a look.
Apologies for not answering the phone, Ken. I was
Yeah,
in a
it's alright,
chase,
you're in a
mate.
chase. Yeah, no, it's fine. Are you free now?
Yeah.
Brill. Let's just wait for Toot to reappear
It was
in
quite a good chase as well until that jump.
about
Oh my
10
God,
to
I'm
5,
waiting for
15
food and
business
drink.
days.
Yeah.
Oh, has anyone
Dropped it on the
I'm
plane,
just
didn't
literally
you?
going to go in my
Has
off
anyone
for
got
You need
2
food?
minutes.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
gonna
I've got
think of a quick
food. Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh my
Been
God.
rather thirsty as well.
I haven't got
Thank
any
you.
drinks, so they fell out my pocket on the plane.
You can have some orange tingle.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Don't want to drop down dead again.
That'll be a £5, please.
Yep, no problem. How do you want it, in cash or card?
You can give me a cuddle if you want.
All right, sounds good.
Ugh.
Your nose brown enough, or did you need a little bit browner there, Marcus?
I can go brown if I need to.
All right, apparently. Excuse me a second.
Just have to increase the minutes on the sunbed.
Mhm. Sure.
Compensate
He
something
wants
then,
a
just
he wants a hug. So
So just hang around with Tom a little bit longer and you won't need to sunbed.
is there no hug?
Mr. Adams.
What? Can I not hug?
Got any students about?
It's going to be on the shelf label.
I don't know what just clicked.
Oh.
Ah, there you go. That's the
Oh,
closest
Daddy.
thing I can think of to a hug, right?
I'll show you how it's done.
Just call him Daddy.
There you go.
No, it won't give you cuffs. There
What?
isn't one available.
I did not
with
see
cuffs
that.
until you get your taser training, and then you can.
Sorry,
have
I wasn't going to
cuffs
put a
on
bat
your
round your head either. I'll just put it that way.
Yep.
Nothing to see here.
I won't be using that.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, right?
Be disappointed.
vest. We're playing charades out here or something.
If you'd like to, bring it on.
God. I'll just wait patiently for this chat.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Absolutely not.
I can't
we
believe
are not
it.
doing that. We're not doing it, sir. No, 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 no.
I feel like you should be saying like no lighty, no lighty, and
Do you still need drinks?
oh, I wouldn't say no.
What's the magic trick?
Go on then.
What's this?
How is she sitting up there? That's cool.
There you go.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, for God's sake, it's not karaoke night.
Not tonight, it's not. Worries.
Oh.
Right,
Hello,
Mr.
Maddox.
Mr. Maddox Carver, let's go, sir. Because the ice gems appeared, and it's now time for me to disappear.
Hello, Ice Gem. How we doing?
Apologies, I'm back.
Welcome back.
There's no need in that.
I think Ken had just said, are we alright to wait for Toot?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we'll wait for 2 p.m.
How are we doing, mate? You right?
Cool.
Nope.
No? Oh, it's still dying, aren't you?
Yeah.
Been off work today?
No.
Oh.
And it's the daughter's 18th, isn't it? So we've been out
Oh,
doing that.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Wish her happy birthday. Not sure he knows me anyway, but
Yeah.
it's just nice to say it, isn't it?
Yeah. And she got Combi driving school.
Sorry?
Nicked off with driving. She went with this driving instructor.
Yeah.
Nicked off with 1,200 quid of her money and has disappeared. Face of the
What?
earth.
No.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She went to have a test on Monday. He's vanished.
Fucking hell, that's Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's not good at all. Imagine that, chat.
But hey.
Well, so sorry to hear.
Who's around?
Just been running along with Rogers, just catching up because we've not really met before.
Yeah.
Really good chat. We were waiting on Ken and Chloe and a few of the others just to talk about the situation from yesterday, i.e. the improvements that they've been thinking about.
All right.
Excited?
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys been alright? You had a good day?
Yeah, busy but good. That's how I like it. How's yours been?
Same thing, really. Just working, working, and working.
Gotta love it.
Someone's got to pay the bills, haven't we?
That's the one.
Exactly that, unfortunately. See all the way over there.
Tube, innit? Lives in his tube.
What's it?
Tube. Tube's back.
Don't worry about. Love that. Love that. A nearby hug. Ah, okay, you're right.
Here's the law.
Hmm.
Hello,
Thank
mate.
Christ for that. Sorry.
Oh.
No, you're
Alright.
right. You're good, mate.
Sorry for making you wait.
I could have just
It's
got
all
it
good.
searched.
We want it.
Oh, mate, well,
Well, I
Heavy.
could have done that, couldn't I?
What's that, sorry?
no, I thought it was gonna disappear again.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Your,
we're still here.
brain going a bit crazy.
It was just.
You such block nose. See, a lot of people told me off for doing it more often,
Oh,
but
no, all the time.
Yeah.
Wow, Robert's really squaring up to Robbie.
Sorry.
sorry, it was more of a stretch.
Was it? Yeah, same. Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
look,
right.
see what I'm saying?
Nah, there you go. You've just pulled a. You've just pulled a muscle. Nope.
You just sort your fade out as well.
Oh, there we go. That's the one. Yep. Oh, fuck. Love that. Ready to go. Yeah, I use Sudafed. Like, the best thing ever that I could possibly recommend if you have a blocked nose. It literally unblocks it in seconds. The problem is, use it too much, and it's not good for you. Your body will get used to it, and that's kind of what I've done. It's the red Sudafed. If you go into Tesco's or whatever, or other pharmacies available, yeah, get yourself some red Sudafed. Don't use it too often though. That's what I recommend anyway. It helps me. Literally, nose is gone straight away. Do you guys just talk or move around in that? No, Ryan. Yeah, we do police work. But you'll find that myself, I've only just come into the role, and a lot of it at the moment is setting things up and helping people and just trying to gauge.
Where would you guys like us?
We can go up to Akpo if you want.
Yep. Sounds good.
Perfect.
So yeah, I tried to mix up the streams and go out and about and stuff like that. And I'm helping them. That's why I didn't want to run the PD because I wouldn't want someone else to be able to do that and run it for us. Stuff like that.
Wow.
So ultimately, it's going to take a little bit of time of doing this side of things. But I really enjoy this side of stuff, right? And helping and planning stuff and everything like that. So you'll see this type of stuff. But this is all part of the RP, right?
Don't criticize pharmacy. You will have
It being with door shut.
Yeah, I know. Emma's already messaged me. Emma's already messaged me.
Nice. Beauty.
And you backfired.
Oh.
Wow. Cheers, Chloe.
I feel like I'd probably just stand around here with. I always see like a divide.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it then?
It was a little bit.
Proper us and them.
No, don't want that. Right, it's all Rogers really. As Rogers is the man, he's GC3.
Yeah, so it's just your ideas and stuff, really, to be fair. Obviously, what was spoke about last night. Any ideas that you've thought of, want to bring up or anything, and go through them?
I'll start. I'll pick up kind of where I was, whatever day it was. Was it Monday, Tuesday? Everything seems to be rolling into one now. Really confusing. Or was it? It might have been last night. Actually, that's how bad it is. From my side, and from obviously the experience that I've had, been doing recruitment now for when did I get inspector? September, October, September.
September between September and October. Probably just the end of September, mate.
We've always had, well, I say we've always.
Go into my Discord application help.
Point.
All of these things that I've given
we
you
did
ideas.
the returning officer program, which was returning officers of this city. And obviously, as Sharky alluded to last night, we've tried that in a number of different ways, and neither way really worked. Where it was fair on other students, but also when it, where it was actually successful, and it actually saved time and actually, sped the process up in getting people as a PC. From an interest of fairness perspective, I've never really been a fan of the whole fast track process. I think it's not fair on other officers that come in, for example, Tyrese, who's come in, got on with it, not made any fuss about being a student. And he was here previously. He's cracked on and he's completed his matrix in 4 shifts. And to the point I was trying to make yesterday, that if you come in and you do your hours and you put the time in, you put the effort in, you will get through that matrix pretty much within, worst case scenario, 4 days, as Tyrese has proven. So that's kind of where my head's at. Obviously, just so it's clear for everyone how we kind of work within responses, we discuss things as a team. I've always worked that way, so it's not a case of it's me and this is what I think. So I won't speak for the other two, but I'm happy to pass the baton, as they would say, to these two to voice their opinions on it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
We have, me and Ken have spent a lot of hours today, we've pulled the matrix apart piece by piece and gone through what we feel is like kind of a necessity and what's kind of more of a luxury when we had, more PCs than we had students and when we had more time to get people in. So we've looked at reducing that and creating a new form for it so it's a lot more easily readable. That is almost done. There's just a little bit of formula that we're doing to kind of pull it all together in the background to make it easy for us when it comes to PC tests to see kind of what's been done. So that's pretty much, I'd say 90% done. Would you, Ken?
Yeah, that should
Kieran
be done
Rogers,
tomorrow.
his name is.
Yeah, just to that point,
which is standing next to me to the right.
spent all of today, if you will, on discussing things and students, and we've also just changed the application process as well. We've moved that over to a different system now where it's a little bit more easy access, trackable, a little bit more professional as well. So,
Bradley, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in.
It's in line now with border control and passports. So that's kind of more, more citywide, and definitely kind of, so that way then we don't need to, because the current matrix, obviously we keep, when people are signed off, if they're removed, we keep a record that they're removed. If, there's a lot of paperwork and just a lot of unnecessarily duplicated stuff. So using that system, it means we can just make a reviewer's comment on there if they've been removed for inactivity, or if they left, we can make a comment on there. If they reapply, whoever views it can see all previous comments.
They
and we
are
don't need to
commanders
have
of response.
75 paper trails of the same thing.
Who look after recruitment.
So that's what we've got done today. We then came up with, I was trying to play devil's advocate and kind of go, my profession, and kind of whether I agreed with it or not, kind of go full force in terms of the putting forward the fast tracking thing, came up with a proposal for a training plan. We've then sat a team of 3 and gone through it and kind of, I think, wanted to headbutt each other a few times is quite fair to say.
See, this is good chat, right?
Again, pulled that apart and gone through it each bit
minute.
by bit. Gone through the pros and cons of everything. The thing
Chris,
that we've come to
that's the
that
one on
we
the right,
all kind of
in white.
can agree on. So a fast track as such, with at the moment, officers have to do 5 shifts before we do their PC test. So what we were looking at doing, obviously we've already pulled apart the matrix and reduced that anyway. We've made applications a lot easier and more streamlined for everybody. And then we have discussed reducing the shift requirement for people with police experience down to 3 shifts instead of 5. So that on their 4th shift, then they would be ideally doing their PC test as long as their matrix signed off. We've also added that where possible, and this is for everybody and we try to do it anyway, that the matrix items would be signed off from at least 2 different officers. Obviously, it is where possible. It might just be that your availability in city
Rock, thank you
is
so much for the
only
follow, buddy.
matching with one other officer, and you just have to do it all with them. but just out of interest of, getting to see how different people do things and to sculpt what kind of officer you want to be yourself. We think it's quite important to try and get you out with as many people as possible. The against for it were kind of quite strong when we've done it previously. We did it not too long ago when Louise came back to PD. It caused quite an outroar, caused a lot of aggravated people from everywhere. There was a lot of people claiming, favoritism, and it's not what you know, it's who you know. Obviously, like Tyrese and Campbell as well, who's never been an officer before. He's got his matrix done in 4 shifts. So it does kind of just prove that
I've heard good
if people do put the hours in, then they get it done quickly. We've also then discussed the interviews. Obviously, we've had a lot of interviews lately, and one of the things we always say to people when they've got experience, one of the questions that we bring in when we're having a bit of a chat is, you've been in X position previously. How would you feel then being a PCSO and having a PC, advising you on what to do? And I think out of all the interviews we've done, we've only ever had 2 people that wouldn't be comfortable with it. And everyone else has been like, it's fine, I get it, you've got to start at the bottom, there's no issues with that, hierarchy's there for a reason. So I think that kind of went in the favour of keeping the matrix, but just slimming it down and reducing the shifts to 3 instead of 5.
Yeah, 100%. So the 5-day to down to 3-day, that's pretty good, to be fair. It helps get PCSOs through. So I agree for that. So myself and Tom was out on a ride along today. We're just speaking about like previous stuff. So when I first come in, I think it was a few shifts. So like you said, 3. And then I was straight for my PC test. So we were saying about if someone comes in with quite a lot of experience, if they could prove themselves, fast track it, like you said, 3 days, prove themselves to not only just one person, but maybe another person. Because like you said, it's not, someone could know that person. It could be classed as kind of like favoritism. So if you've got a second opinion.
Yeah.
And then it was also the transferring to different units, maybe reducing them hours, that amount of time. So it's 2 weeks currently, isn't it?
Yeah.
So say if an officer come in for an interview and he'd done traffic before, he's a good driver, he can prove he's a good traffic officer. Could that
JJ, thank you so much for the rose. Appreciate you.
like reduce the amount of time he has to be a response? So, say like if he's coming as an interview, he said, right, I want to be traffic. I've done traffic in this city before. If he can prove himself as a traffic unit, could we not reduce the time for him to transfer?
As far as I'm aware, I think that's kind of isn't it? And that's like a thing that Gold Command have implemented across all units. I don't know. I could be wrong there.
Yeah, it was always
They usually call them like an emergency transfer. Usually, sometimes, wasn't it?
Could you not
Like,
put something in? Sorry, could you not put something in? Because I always worry that people. So about the returning officers thing. Like I haven't spoken to Tom or Rogers about this or you guys, but just to play devil's advocate, the returning officer thing, I think, is a very good idea, and I think it works. It can work in a lot of cases. But what would you do if someone tried to use that as an extended LOA? Or go, well, I'm a PC. I know if I just piss off now, I can come back as a PC. So there's that side of it, and that's something that I would always say is open to discussion. And also, I'd say if people are fast tracked to a unit, because at the moment, obviously, arms closed.
Yeah.
So some people would go, oh, okay, I'll just go to traffic then, or I'll just go to CID until they're opened again. I would say maybe. It's just an idea and throwing it out there. Maybe if you are fast tracked to a division, say it be traffic, CID, you then have to sort of commit to that division for a period of time, whether that be 2 weeks, whether that be a month, rather than using it as a holiday camp until the division you want opens. And then, so say armed opened in, I don't know, a month, then everyone migrates over there and we're back in the same situation. Just spitballing. Just thoughts on that.
Yes, just on that. So
hey, bad lad.
The first point.
Hey, Short, good to see you.
they can't come in and then go an LOA and then come back and then do the PC test because obviously they still need to do the matrix and the 3 shifts.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
They're an LOA, they're not doing the 3 shifts, so that
Yeah,
polices that part.
Yeah.
In terms of the transfers over, the thing that kind of niggles me a little bit is, I know it's the process and I know it's the sort of production line, but they come into response. We do all the work with them, we do all the training with them, we do all the paperwork with them, we do, a lot of hours with those officers, and then they just instantly then move off to another department. Now, I'll be honest with you, and Toot will back me up on this more than probably Chloe, because obviously Chloe's only recently inspector. I've never had an interest in holding any officer back into any division.
100%.
One, they're not, confident, or they feel like they've outgrown and they do want to move on. For example, Sam Vipers came to me last night. He due his sort of 2-week in response. I think it's over this weekend.
Sunday? Yeah, Sunday, wasn't it?
Is it Sunday? Yeah. So he came to me last night and said, "Look, I've got an interest in traffic. Would you be happy if I moved over to traffic?" And Sam was officer of the week for last week. He's done really well in response. I've got no, I know how Sam works. I know what his attitude's like. I know him as a person. So I would have no issues, and haven't got. So he's moved over to traffic last night in allowing that to move. And again, I think it all also depends on the numbers that we've got in response. Like if we go back to the point where we've got like 4 PCs and 2 of them are then, well, I want to go to traffic. And it's like, well, you just need to wait a little bit. So it's not a case they have to do that full 2 weeks. It's just being sensible with it and allowing that to happen when the time is right. Again, to your point, that they're not just going there, as you say, for a busman's holiday and then moving off to another department when they can. So again, one of the reasons why I allowed Sam as well was because, as you say, traffic are short. So again, it makes no sense from a PD perspective, let alone response perspective, just to hold him back. Like as a PD, we've still got the same number of officers, but we then now have another traffic officer on the road. So yeah, it's not a case of
I completely
the full
agree.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
but
I
I
think
think there
What
just needs
about-
to be a little bit of police in there.
What about another idea that now? Please just throw this straight out and say sharp. But when we do the interviews, I know obviously yesterday you said what if you had to pick a division, what division would you like to go in? And someone may say traffic or whatever. What about whether you guys, if you put on the roster when you bring someone in and you've accepted them and you start with a matrix, whether they have like a color code or they have like a note
It's already
against
on
them?
there, Tom.
Yeah, we've got it on the roster,
Okay.
what division they say they're interested in. And then when it comes to their ride-alongs, we will always try and put them as much as we can with that division. So we've got Maddox at the moment, who's a PCSO.
Yeah.
He's doing fantastic. He's a little bit kind of not nervous, but unsure on some things himself at the moment.
Yep.
Said from the start he's interested in CID, has carried that passion on. So we've been trying, obviously with CID numbers low, we can't always do it.
Yep.
But we've been trying then every time we see him on, who are you with? Is
Yeah,
there any
thanks so much
CID
for
that
the
can
follow.
take
Welcome
him?
in, Ashley.
We've done the same. If people are unconfident in their pursuit comms, we will try and get them in with a traffic unit.
Yeah, perfect.
So obviously traffic comms are a hell of a lot more intensive than what response or armed would do as comms. So we do try and kind of actively monitor who wants to go where.
Yep.
And foster that in them in their PCSO stage.
Okay. Yeah, the stupid statement that I may have made was whether at the PC test stage, whether you would say, right, okay, you've done your matrix side of things, you're happy, you then pass it to traffic, and then they complete their PC test and their driver training, and maybe they transition straight over into the division because they've been brought in to be a traffic officer. I don't know whether that is a stupid idea or not.
The only problem we have with that is obviously depending on you can say that, but if there's no traffic on,
yeah,
then we're going to get to a situation we're going to start holding them back. So if we got more of the response on, then we can just concentrate on getting their PC test done.
Then
obviously once we get the more traffic in, then we could be that way. But at the moment,
Could
if
look
the
to review
traffic
when we've
numbers-
got like traffic numbers.
if
no,
the
I agree with
traffic
that,
numbers
yeah.
are
Yeah, I
low,
totally agree
we
as
don't wanna
well.
wait. We don't want to wait say like if you want to fast track somebody 3 days.
Yep.
And then you get to the 4th day, you've got no traffic on. Then you're going to go, okay, you have to wait 5, 6. All
No,
depends on
I
the
agree.
numbers.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
Permission to speak freely.
Absolutely,
100%.
that's the whole point. Yep.
Unless I'm missing something very obvious, and correct me if I am. I feel like PD as a whole.
Yo, let's go. Thank you so much for the heart, me. Appreciate you.
Well, I say the way it's currently run. Obviously, we've got no GCs, but the way it runs.
Hey, we've got Rogers.
Sorry, sorry, Rogers. No offense.
Oh, Rogers.
I did say correct me if I'm wrong. So thanks, Chloe.
You're welcome.
But you know what I mean. Like what I've said to the team last night, and I've also said it in an email today, is that we know what we're doing. We know what our jobs are. Okay, so we continue to do what our jobs are. What happens above us is out of our control. And what will be, but we carry on doing what we're here to do.
Yep.
And for me, and like I said, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think PD as a whole is broken. I think the way that things currently work are good. Yeah, there may be a
Yo, again, thanks so much for the GGs. Appreciate you. Yes, I'm Commander Wolf.
A need for massive overhaul and big changes in terms of using this as an example, the recruitment side of things where we're trying to speed people along. I get the need for officers. I fully get it. Obviously, conversations Robbie I've had with yourself.
I agree with you. 100%. I agree with you. I don't think the PD is broken in any way, shape, or form. And I think discussions like this are everyone's going to have a different idea. Everyone's going to have a different tweak here and there. And it's for me, you're all sensible people. Have those conversations. And the fact that we've just got Rogers now isn't necessarily a terrible thing. Me and Tom have done different PDs where there hasn't been a gold command at all. And it's just run. The PD can run. Just because you've got people who sit behind a desk and do stuff doesn't necessarily help PD. The PD is only as good as the people below you, and you'll agree with that. Whether you're chief inspector, sergeant, PC, you're only as good as the people that are backing you from below you. The people from the top can scream and shout all they want, but I think tweaking is never a bad thing, and I think discussing tweaks and going and 50% of them won't work. Simple as that. You'll try it and you'll go, well, that was a fucking shit show. That didn't work at all. And you'll revert back to the old ways. And I think it's like any business, any emergency service, any department, whether it be Tesco's or here, they'll always try tweaking stuff. And sometimes it will work and you'll go, why the bloody hell didn't we do that before? And other times it will fall straight on its face and you'll go, bloody hell, I wish we hadn't tried that. That's put us back 10 minutes. So, but I don't think in any way, shape, or form PD's broken. I don't know what Tom feels. He's been here a little while now.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. The PD is not broken. The people in it are fantastic. I've loved spending a lot of time speaking to all of you guys. And yesterday was fantastic. Listening to you guys' thoughts, and we're all in the room chatting. I've also gone out with different officers and observed, and I've heard their opinions. And obviously seen it in general. We went out today, Rogers and I. Obviously, I'm going to pass the floor to Rogers now, and he will tell you basically what he told me. And that's a lot of things that he told me that I had already heard before, which was slightly needed tweaking. And that's literally all it is. There's overall everything's brilliant, but there's certain little bits and pieces that could do with a little tweak to be even better than they are.
Yeah, it's things for me like Mark has come on the radio before and asked if he was okay riding along. I'm guessing it was with you, Chloe?
No, so the rule that's always been in place is you cannot ride along with partners or family. I don't know where that came from. That's just what I've always been told. Obviously, he is my partner, so we don't ride along together. Even when we were the sole individuals, he was running CID on his own, and me and Ken were helping him with a case, and Ken wasn't in. We needed to go through case notes. We've got maybe 4 patrol cars out on the street. So we were like, do you know what? Instead of sitting in an office discussing this, we'll go out on patrol. We can still respond to calls. And while we're between calls, we can get things sorted and iron stuff out. We got, sorry to say this, but absolutely bollocked for it. It was straight away, GC's on radio. Where are you? Why are you together? Get back, get in APO now. So then that's always been drilled into us that we cannot be seen together, basically, when we're on shift. So then obviously now we've got the 4 Lawsons that are either married or brothers and sisters or whatever they are. So then he'd obviously, so obviously they were then together. So I believe he was questioning it in a, like, is this an issue that I need to be raising? Should they be riding along together, or is that now fine for them to do that?
No, so they come to on radio to me before. They asked the question. For me personally, I don't see why there's ever been an issue with it. You're all adults. You know what's right and wrong. You're not stupid. It's all about trust at the end of the day for me. So I trust, set you and Marcus, for example. I trust you and I trust Marcus to ride along together, not fuck about. So for me,
I actually keep him more sane, I think, when I'm with him and keep him in line from tantrums.
This is Project No.
so I mean,
P9,
I
Bryson.
personally don't see an issue, which is
Right
why I
back.
said to Dawson before, that's not an issue because he wanted James Lawson to ride along with him. And I said to Marcus when he came on the radio, I said, for me now, I personally don't see an issue, so I'll authorise it until I'm told otherwise from above me.
I said this from the start, didn't I? I think you were there when I said
Yeah,
it.
no, I was there.
with
Yeah,
the GCs
let's go
and
to
I
it.
don't.
So
I
much,
did. I've
appreciate
never
you.
agreed with it. To be fair,
Yeah,
I
when
don't
PD
see
numbers
why.
were really, really low, I said we need to, in my opinion, make PD a fun place to be, and restricting who people can and can't sit in a car with it just seems very minor in the
100%.
grand scheme of things.
So with you saying that, that was another thing me and Tom was on about before.
Mhm.
I think overall it started
a
to
wee
get a
chat.
little bit robotic. I don't think people are
I wanna
enjoying
listen to
themselves
this,
as
I'm gonna put it
much.
on my
So
phone, hold on.
because he was asking my intentions of PD, and I want a fun
I'm gonna metagame it
environment
while I go
where
for
the
a
work
wee.
still gets done, but everyone's having a laugh, a bit of fun. Obviously, not battering each other on the streets or anything. I mean, like talking wise, and even
Turn me
just
off.
like I said, riding along with your partner. I don't see there's a problem with that personally.
So, Ken, it's been nice to be your passenger princess, but you've been demoted.
Wow.
You've been sacked, mate.
As long as you obviously ride along with other people
Hold on, 2 seconds.
at some point, you know, you're not just
Yeah, yeah.
together constantly. But
No, and that
Roger,
was a joke.
agree with that.
Do you want to explain what you were telling me in the car about what you think as GC3 you think is the issues? You raised some really good points, and I said a lot of them points has already been raised by others. So if you want to just open the floor to what you think is the issues, and then that will be able to tie in nicely.
which ones was it? It was the robotic bit, so people not having fun. What else was there?
The element of how you got through PD, and
Yeah.
we were talking about that. Also, the fact of the GCs, how people thought about splitting up, stuff like that, and various things that we've been talking about in the car, just to make sure the floor is open and obviously raise your points, because at the end of the day, you're currently in charge of the PD, so it's good to open the floor and make everyone aware of what you currently are thinking about the PD, everything that you've told me. So these guys can understand as well, part of the recruitment, how you've got to where you have.
Yeah, so when I first started,
I'm going
I
for a
obviously come in as a PCSO. I think it was about 3 days, like I said, and then I was a PC. So from a PC, 2-3 days later, I went to traffic. I think after that, it was about a week, maybe 2 weeks, I was promoted to a sergeant. So within that month, I'd already been promoted to a sergeant of traffic. I think a couple of months down the line from that, I was a chief inspector of traffic. And as long as you put in the work in, obviously you can achieve anything really. Obviously, I started from nothing. I went to a chief inspector of traffic, then to a superintendent of armed, and now luckily I've got to GC3. So for me, it's just knowing your force, basically. But yeah, I don't want it to be like a robotic PD. I want people to enjoy themselves on the shift. Obviously, we all work second jobs. We don't come in here just to be, how do I say it?
I know what you're saying. I think there's.
Yeah, so basically coming in doing another day's work, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I think there's a fine line, and again, I'll use an example just so it's kind of not empty words. Okay, so I wouldn't necessarily say the PD is very robotic. In fact, I'd probably say, from response perspective anyway, I would say it's not robotic. Chloe to back me up in terms of what I say to officers and part of their inductions. But there's a fine line between having fun and taking the absolute piss. Like,
Yeah,
if you
100%.
think back, Rogers, to what, 2 months ago when we had Badger Wilton come in and say, his piece in terms of what he kind of said in the briefing room that day. And then for few weeks after that, we had nothing but chaos.
Project 9, Apox.
Because people took
It's got
that
.gg
and
slash
ran with
Project
it
9.
and thought that they could get away with absolutely everything. So I think, all for fun. I'm not against that by any stretch of the imagination. So just to be clear on that side of
No,
things.
by fun, I don't mean as in like tasing each other on the streets or anything like that, or having a fight on the streets. I don't mean anything like that. I mean,
that's why the
I mean,
taser was
literally,
done,
like,
isn't it?
yeah, I mean,
Turning up to
literally,
a
like,
shop robbery on the back of a low loader.
no, nothing like that. I don't mean it's in that. Obviously, we still need to be professional on the streets. I mean, it's in just simple things, like I said, riding along with your partner. That, to me, is not an issue. So that will then entice Chloe to be on shift more with Marcus if she needed to be.
Doing 70 hours a week, man.
No,
I
I
can't do
don't.
many more.
That was just an example. But yeah, I don't mean fun as in fucking about. I mean, as in like everyone gelling together, getting along, making friends. So not just
Scared to do
say,
something wrong, would you say?
yeah, me riding along with, say, me and Toot ride along together all the time. I'd want it so me and Ken ride along a little bit, get to know each other. Me and Robbie then goes out the next day, rides along for a couple of hours, just get to know each other, gel a little bit. It'll make us all stronger, but I believe.
I agree. Because when I first had a conversation, the first day I came in, I won't say who it was, having a conversation with two people. One of you might have even been there, but I don't think you were. And we were talking about messing around and fun. And the people said to me, they said, well, I'll tell you what I'm not going to change is you might see me beating people up outside PHS, or you might see me smashing people with my nightstick, blah, 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 blah. And I left it, and I thought, I sort of took a step back and went, that to me doesn't sound like fun. That sounds to me like, yeah, you don't understand what we're doing here, because by all means, fuck about down there. I always think that. Like, nobody can say they haven't pushed somebody or, tackled somebody or done something silly in the locker room. But outside the front of PHS, when we're out in the public, it's a bit different, isn't it? So I agree 100%. It's got to be fun.
I think if your idea of fun is just beating people up with nightsticks, to me personally, that would raise the question of why you're not in a gang or being a criminal, then why you're a police officer.
Yeah,
exactly.
Good points. Good points. Very good point.
Well, yeah, that's it really. So just get to know your force. Obviously, response doesn't have to stick with response
70 hours
all
a
the
week
time.
is crazy.
Traffic can take a response officer
Fair play,
out for a
though.
bit.
Fair play. If she enjoys it, why not?
Obviously, arms are a little bit different depending on threat level, stuff like that. But even then, if there's a PCSO stood around at the front, if no one else is available to take them out, armed can take them out. If a shootout occurs, which is very rare to be fair, but if a shootout occurs, you
this
can
is our
always
first
park
week.
your
This
car
episode
around
4,
the corner, run
our
to the
fourth
scene.
day.
PCSO can be locked in the car, whatever.
Really bad. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to be burnt
So
out.
it's
It's why you want a lot of
then
officers on to be able to
it might entice people to say if I pick up a PCSO,
allow more people
and I'm in a
to
traffic car,
freely move about.
They might
sort of
like
thing.
that traffic car, the speed it goes. They might then go into
Project,
traffic.
yeah, Project 9.
Common sense, really, isn't it? Just use your brain, and then don't put people in danger. So.
No, 100%. We've never restricted anyone really.
Yeah.
To
No,
saying you're in
not
response,
response,
they're in
definitely not.
response.
I think
We've
response is
always-
probably one of the tightest units.
Best,
Is it? As
best
in
word
like?
you were looking for there, Roger.
No, as in like the way you run. Like you've got a good command structure. You all speak to each other. Like we asked for your opinions. You've not just given us all and then all argued in front of us or whatever. You've gone, had a meeting. I think you run very well together as response.
In full transparency with that, I went with a full proposed training plan of a way that I was like, yeah, this can work. I was very adamant that I was like, this is amazing. Why have we not done this before? And then put it to the guys. We sat, like I said, we've all made comments on it in red and kind of pulled it apart. And I think the biggest thing for me that Ken said about like, if you want to do it that, they're interviewed, okay, let's get them on like an intensive test and see if they really have what it takes. That takes longer than a standard PC test. So in that time that we're not interviewing, we're not taking other PCSOs out, we're not doing other PC tests, so it's actually taking us away and slowing down everyone else moving through the ranks. And that, I think there was a lot of valid points made, but that one for me was the one that was like,
I get that
you know
point.
what, yeah,
Get that point.
it's valid point there.
Yeah, so
Sorry, I
even
just wanna be
Ken.
clear.
Oh, sorry, go on.
So, no, go on, mate. After you, you're going to talk about me. I'm not going to.
No, I was just going to say. So Ken as a superintendent doesn't just say this is how it is. He runs it past everyone.
Oh, always.
Flight opinions, stuff like that, which is.
It's good chat. This is really good. This is a really good conversation, actually. It's showing that you know they're keen to help, keen to change things. They're also keen to make sure it's right, which is really good. Goes a long way, right?
Vision, aims, and goals is looking after response and making sure that as a department we're running as well as we can be. However, I often look at the long-term game and look at PD as a whole in terms of, you know, what officers we got through. For example, as we were saying before, what officers we got that want to then move to traffic, and then planning ahead. For example, we knew that Bondi wanted to move to ARU, so we then got Flopping as a trial.
Yeah, 100%.
To help with that movement. I knew that Max was going to leave, so I got Chloe working alongside us so that the transition again was smooth. So I've always got one eye on the long-term vision of PD in general, but you know, like I say, short-term wise is always looking after response to make sure we're good.
Yeah, I think response is.
Award-winning leader.
So what? How am I going to say it? So the most disheartened kind of thing, because like you said before, you put all the effort into the students for them to turn around and say, I don't want to be a response anymore, I want to be a traffic. So I think the way you handle it all.
And it's good because Rogers is the one that's dealing with this. We're just observing, which is exactly what we want. I want Rogers to be dealing with this.
Traffic, but you'd
and
still
we can just oversee and help
for them to.
We put our input in, now it's Rogers
do the
matrix, what he wants
do the PC
into
tests,
it, which is
obviously,
really good.
It takes time out of your days as well, not just their days or whatever.
So, one thing from me, and I haven't run this past Tom, but I do think an instant promotion here is necessary, and I think we should promote Rogers to head of reading everybody a bedtime story because his voice is amazing.
Very relaxing.
I hope you accept that promotion, and we'll all be tucked up in bed by midnight, and you can just pop round to each of us and read us all a bedtime story.
Why not just get like a camp bed set in the locker rooms?
Let's do it.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm not the only one that sleeps in my office.
Yeah, me too.
We'll get a room set up, the sleep room.
I tried to sleep in the office, but there's only one inspector office for all the inspectors, and Toop's generally in the chair, so. No.
Does he hug the office?
Yeah, he does. This is kind of a side note, but just while I've got you here, Rogers. It was something that I've spoken to the previous GC one about, but myself and Marcus, as CID, have been working on interview training. So we've put together like a plan, just because we've noticed that a lot of people aren't comfortable with interviewing suspects, aren't quite getting the ground, even though the handbook is amazing and literally lays it all out for you. A lot of people just don't seem to have that confidence and that comfort and kind of just pass it off to CID. So do you want me to get that? Is it okay, should I say, if I get that all sent over to you to kind of proof if you're happy for us to go ahead and start rolling it out with people?
100%. If it benefits the PD, I don't see why not, yeah, 100%. Because I think I've only done 2 interviews in the past. I'm not the most confident person to interview someone. I have to have things wrote out in front of me, if you know what I mean. So even I'd attend that.
You can use the handbook, Rogers.
Oh, I broke 3 people in 2 days. I did in that interview room. That's my claim to fame.
Talking of handbooks, once I send it to Chloe, because I've finished it today, once I send it to Chloe for her to review, Toop, I'll send it to you as well to review. We should be good to get the latest one put out tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem. Perfect.
Perfect.
So cool. So
yeah.
Hey, miles away, look, Robert. Just miles away. It's like deep in thought in that pen.
I was actually. I was doodling. Does anyone else do that? Like when you're on the phone, you just doodle.
Oh, I walk in circles. Coop gets really mad at me.
Yeah, she makes me go dizzy. That's it, I'm done.
So just to recap then, what have we agreed moving forward, Rogers?
The reduced time it takes for response to get PCSOs through.
Which
Obviously,
is?
So they're reducing it down to 3 days rather than 5, which is quite a lot.
Yep, 3 to 5, okay.
Yep. So go into different units if they've got the interest there and there's space in that unit.
Yep.
And obviously the response is not going to be left short.
Yep.
Obviously, reduce it a little bit from 2 weeks. We've not actually agreed on a time limit yet.
Yep.
Yeah. Interview training.
Did you mention anything about the taser situation?
Oh, taser as well. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So it's 2 weeks for training tasering, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So maybe reduce that as well. If
What to?
Well, Louise had a good point the other day. Before, sorry, she rang me and said if a response officer is going out on his own, he's only got a parva and a nightstick. When I first joined PD, as soon as I passed my PC test, I was put on a basic driver and taser training. I was made aware that if I was to misuse that taser, I'd get disciplinary action. So to me, it's just about trusting your officers. So could we reduce the taser training?
That's why it was brought in, because when we put it in for 2 weeks, before it was brought in, people fucked about anyway. That's why it was put to 2 weeks.
It was then reduced again to a week as a trial period, but then again put back up to 2 weeks due to the amount of fuck-ups and people messing around.
Yeah. On my side, if someone pisses around with a taser, it's more serious than
I was just about to
anything.
say,
It should
would
be
that-
more than they have their taser taken away. It should be, you know.
Would that be more of a disciplinary?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
100%
So
go down
we're
that route,
we're
then
more.
go to level 2.
It sounds like we're punishing the whole force rather than the individuals that are doing it.
I'll be honest, I can't remember what the rule was when I first joined, but I literally went a good 2 weeks, if not a little bit longer, before I did my taser training, and I'll be honest, it didn't do me any harm. I think it's just the way people look at it, if I'm honest. I don't even use my taser. I think I've probably
I don't, I've got a dog.
3 times.
Yeah, I've got a dog.
I think I fired it 3 times in, the year that I've been here.
I think,
Nightstick's much more useful.
Nightstick is useful. It's just if you've got, like the other day.
This is down to Rogers. This is I've advised. That's Rogers'
so
decision.
the other day, for example,
I can't
obviously
say
I'm
anymore.
now helping
I'm not going
traffic
to turn
out a
around and
little
say
bit.
this is what's happening.
I've
It's Rogers'
not stepped
decision,
down,
not
I've
mine.
not stepped away from AIU, but I've just put my AIU stuff away just so I can help traffic because they're lower numbers. We went up a mountain.
A bit colourful today.
Yeah, so we was up the mountain and 4 association jumped out the car and started trying to stab officers. I only had my taser. That worked a lot more effective than parva spray or a nightstick because it was running at us kind of thing.
Yep.
So to swing
it's
it,
very handy, like you say. It's a very handy, even if
The
you don't
dry stun on
fire
it was
it,
perfect.
to use as a deterrent. I mean, I've always, when I came through the ranks, wherever I've been, when you pass your PC test, you got it. That's just my penny's worth. Like, I'm happy to go with the majority, but like, I think if people can't be trusted with a taser, a nightstick, as we all know, does a lot more damage. You know, and I would always reverse that myself and use my taser as a deterrent, not necessarily fire it. And then if I needed to bring a suspect really to a stationary position, then I'd pull my nightstick, and you know he's getting a whack on the back, and you know he's being put on the floor at that point. But like I say,
look, you need to type it in the top. Discord.gg/project9.
I'm happy.
Hit enter.
To put my 10p in.
And it will go
I'm
straight
happy
to the
trial
Discord.
it on a week. So they do a week and then be taser trained. See how we get on.
Yeah.
And then if needs be, review that further down the line and see if, you know, maybe we bring that down to, 5 days and, slowly reduce it.
Yeah,
Or
so, yeah.
Get to a point where it's like, you know what, we've too many fuck ups here, and there's too many disciplinaries, and we then up it again to 2 weeks.
Like we said before, if it works, happy days. If it doesn't, we go back to how it was. Because obviously it's working at the minute. If we can trust people more, bring it down. So like I said, to a week. If we don't get no reports of misuse of taser, like you just said, bring it down to maybe 5 days, then reduce, and then eventually we could end up with PCSOs going to PCs straight for the taser training.
I would say that if they mess around with their taser, then it's
I'm very good,
gone.
thank you. How are you, Dougie? Good to see you. There's about 75.
My vote would be
There's about 75, I think, right now.
When they pass their PC test, to give them the taser. If they fuck around with it, it's a serious disciplinary, but they also lose that taser. And in my respect, like, if they cannot be trusted with that taser, then it would be down to whoever is on the disciplinary committee at that point, whoever's dealing with that. Either they lose it for 2 weeks, lose it for a month, whatever, because they shouldn't have one. But that's where I am, and
yeah, of
I
course,
think everybody
no
should
problem.
have a say on, like, we're all
Yeah,
doing
Swimby,
now.
how you doing,
Should
my man?
be
And
more,
Holy Echo, welcome in.
Because I think bringing it from 2 weeks to 1 week, yeah, I think for me personally, trialing it at an instant, and everyone else might disagree with me.
I would agree on that, to be honest with you, but that's only from past experience of wherever else we've been. It's been that sort of thing. You have your trust. You pass your PC test, so you get your trust to be a police officer. If you lose your trust, you lose your perks.
The only reason I agree, like the main thing that's driving me to be like, yeah, I think they should get it straight away, from a bias point of view, because I've, since Max left, have been given the K9 unit. And although there is a lot you can do with a flashlight and K9, the main thing you need with your attack dog is your taser.
Correct.
So obviously we can't look at K9 training people until they've had their taser training.
What about us then? If we did do that, why don't we make sure the disciplinary route is tough enough to make sure that people don't, muck around, and if they do, there's good enough disciplinary for it.
Yeah. Level 2 and taser removal.
Yeah.
Obviously, taser removal depends on what severity it is, how long you get it taken off you.
Yep.
I'm going to be honest. I'll hold my hands up, and I'm going to stick to the week personally, because the way I look at it is a little bit like a driving test. That you go through your PC, your student phase, and that's you learning how to effectively pass your PC test. But when you become a PC, that's when you learn to become PC. So a little bit like you're driving, you do your lessons to learn how to pass your driving lesson, but you don't actually learn how to drive until you're actually out there driving. That's kind of the way I look at it a little bit.
I get that point, 100%. I get that point. The only thing that I would counter that with, if you just spent 5 days or 3 days, as it may go to, doing your or showcasing your matrix, your attitude, how you approach situations, your arrests, your everything like that, and then you take a PC test that you're on your own doing it, you've shown that policing standards. Having a taser and watching other people is just the next process to be in a PC, isn't it? And I guess having that disciplinary behind, like, this is your taser. And I said to Rogers in the car, I've always been this person that how can we discipline anyone if we've never shown how to do it properly in the first place? So I guess it's kind of, if you're going to taser train people, they're going to have, if you give someone a taser, they need to have arm training with taser training or whatever it is, and a full, this is what you do with a taser, this is how to use it, how not to use it, blah, blah, blah. And then they're given that trust to use it. If they fuck up and they use it incorrectly, they lose it 2 weeks minimum, whatever you want to say.
I know what armed do.
Yo, let's go, Joker. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you all doing?
Quite a bit of theory, and then they do little bits of practicals.
Good to see you. Well, good to see you. We're literally making really good progress.
And he'll say, right, I'm coming at you now with this baton. You tase me when you feel you'd need to. And if they tase them at the wrong time, armed do give them pointers on why it's not the right time or whatever. So I personally would like to see it instantly given to a PC. I know when I was back,
Thank you,
back when I
Rogers.
joined PD, I
Good.
was instantly given one.
He's grown like
I was
he's
sensible
grown
enough
his
and mature enough not to fuck about with it and start shooting people.
he's grown like his opinion.
Obviously, if
that makes
do
sense.
start fucking around,
Rogers is
not
really
to-
good. I'm
not as
really
mature as they
liking
think.
Rogers. He's a really good person, and these
that'd be
people in
my
front
vote.
are brilliant as well.
I'd
Chloe, Ken,
say.
and two really good officers as well. Like, it's nice to work with a good bunch of people as well. It's
Toop, do you want to give any input on that?
I'm still on the taser. Okay, yeah, I can understand some of it because
I'm not
obviously,
sure, Westmid. I'm not sure.
I
mate.
have canine as well, so obviously primarily I only use my taser for my canine. And I'm kind of on the fence, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, oh, Danson coming in with a free
It's
stream.
like,
Let's
if
go,
it
buddy.
was- if we go for
Tommy
the
Shelby,
straight
how are
away,
you doing? Good to see ya.
Then yeah, but then again,
Funny you in. Let's go, LA. Love that.
I'm more
See you
leaning
soon.
towards with Ken, and I don't know whether it's just me because I've been here a long time, where I've seen it, and where people have fucked about, or it's just the way it's been.
So
It's
let me
kind of
ask,
one of them.
can I do devil's advocate then for that scenario?
Yeah, go on.
Now, obviously, I know you guys are both scared in terms of people mucking around and then it going backwards sort of thing. Would you then say this may come down to more of the disciplinary procedure failing to prevent people from doing it, or is, because don't get me wrong, I'm asking out questions like a newbie here trying to understand the full context. So for me, listening to that sounded rather problematic. For me, from an outsider now listening to you guys, it sounds like the biggest problem is more scared for people to muck around and then everyone follows suit with that, rather than dealing with that individual themselves and everyone else understanding, shit, he's fucked up, I don't want to be in that same boat, I don't want to be, you know, on bloody foot patrol for 2 weeks because I've just fucked around or whatever, you know. Is it down to the procedure that's failing it, or what would you say?
What was it, Ken? It was like they had a disciplinary level 2, wasn't it? And then if I remember rightly, it was the taser removed for.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Yeah, Captain, thank you so much for the follow.
For retraining.
Yep.
And then, right off the bat, as soon as they got the taser, I'd say, what, that would last, how long, Ken, was it? One of them was 24 hours? If I remember rightly?
Yeah.
What was then happened to him after that?
I can't remember.
Because for me, I would be then going, right, you've just had your taser back, you fucked up, you've had it gone a week, you're now, I don't know, you could turn around and go, right, that's a 2-day suspension, or you're losing your taser now for a month, or some, you know, just trying to play that advocate type of thing.
Yeah.
I think that comes back to the point I made earlier. It depends on the severity of it and what's actually happened, and what they've actually done with it.
Yes.
Can we not, like, I'm not saying do people, but kind of a little bit, and use more like humiliating factors? Like, can we not get officers out, you know, in their little gym kits, running laps of Legion, and, you know, going and doing
Foot
community
patrol,
service
yeah,
as
go
well
for
as.
it.
But, you know, instead of it's just, oh, you're going to come sit in an office, be spoken to, and you're going to lose your taser. No, you're going to be out there in public eye doing comserve. You're going to be out there running laps around Legion Square. I'm not saying give them a
now,
criminal
Chloe,
record
let's
and put
go
on
for
an
it.
MDT. But no, do you know what I mean? Like, there's other things that we have at
Love
our
it.
disposal
Come on.
instead of just like a level 2 or a section 17.
Listen, if people are failing to change their ways or constantly mucking around, then that's minimum. Failing that, are you right for the force? That's your next question to them. You know, if we've taken you through all these procedures to become a really good officer. If you're not listening to that and you're just mucking around, are you right for us? Are we wanting to spend time on you, building you up into this person, if you're just gonna throw it in our face? So you can do a few laps around your thing. Failing that, then you're out the door.
I just think that comserve is a thing that we have that everybody hates because it is a ball like you. and it's not, in my opinion, utilised enough. If Crims are given the when you say, right, go and do ComServe, they're like, I'll just double it and put me, because they don't want to do ComServe. Nobody does. And that includes officers. You don't be seen on the street picking up rubbish and sweeping. You know, you want to be respected. You want to be out in your uniform, keeping the city safe and doing your job. So I don't know if that was a stupid idea. It might be, but
I love the idea, really.
I think personally that would deter me more than just you're going to go sit in the office and be spoken to. Because once I walk out that office, if I'm that kind of person where I'm going to listen to the rules anyway, then regardless of what you see in a meeting, I'm still going to mess around and not listen to the rules.
Yeah, I mean,
so I don't know if actions over words would get the point across a little bit more.
Yeah, I love the idea, but that's down to Rogers. Obviously, Rogers, I won't speak over.
No, yeah, I totally agree with that. That's quite a good idea.
I need another we.
Even keep them in uniform, make them do ComServe so everyone knows.
No, she's not talking about the first time offenders. She's talking about people that are multiple offenders count.
Says something like dunce on it.
Yeah, you can get the decone hat.
Yeah, get something like that. Just make them look like an idiot. Like you said, it'll deter them a lot more than just speaking to. So yeah, I agree with that 100%.
And they've got the deterrent of if they don't do it, they're going to get dragged by the warden to prison. And doesn't any officer want to be locked away in prison with criminals that they potentially put there?
No, definitely not.
Exactly.
Probably won't end well for them.
What does everybody else think? Is that too harsh of me to suggest?
Good dog.
Oh, I think it's fine. You want to see officers in little shorts? I got you.
I think it's borderline. And like I say, if they don't do it, they get sent to prison. Then you've got a force that have got convictions. It doesn't really.
It wouldn't show on their record, though, would it? Unless it's linked to an MDT.
True.
Don't forget, a taser's a firearm, though, isn't it? So if they're illegally using it, then they get taken off them. If they carry on doing it, then it's a potential offence, isn't it? Because you're firing 50,000 volts into someone.
I think the best thing to do is probably just trial it, maybe. If it, like, again, if it doesn't work, we can resort back to the old ways of doing it.
Good idea. Good idea. Cool. Okay. Well, that's that then. Rogers, yeah, anything else?
I don't think so. I think I pretty much covered most of the things. Well, all of the things that I can think of.
Are you guys happy?
I'm always happy.
Good news. Cool. All right. Well,
runs around. Yeah.
I'll look forward to
I'm good.
seeing how it plays out then. As I said to Rogers, obviously Rogers is gratefully still staying around as GC3 anyway, so we'll be relying on him to sort of step up more now. There's no GC1, GC2, so everything will run past him anyway. As I said, we're not here to run the force, we're here to assist Rogers and you guys, so all the decisions will be made by Rogers, and we'll just be there to help and advise him if he needs it on anything we can. So yeah, I'll look forward to all you guys implementing it and see how we get on.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Cool.
No problem.
Wicked. Right. I'm sick of seeing these four walls, so
Yeah.
I'll see you out there.
Yes, indeed.
You're right.
You light up.
Robbie, should we? I didn't get my firearm, so should we go and get that?
It's in the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, downstairs.
It'll be down in the RU. So.
Oh yeah.
Just for you two. So that what we've just done with response, I think it'd be good to do with all units. Just for any ideas from them, we can then sit down.
I'm
speak about
one of
it,
the commanders, so yeah, I'm at the top, but I'm not running it. I'm advising.
So when we're all around or whatever, we can pull a different unit in. So say traffic next time we're all around.
Yep.
Get traffic's ideas. We can speak about it. They can go away, speak about anything that we have to offer to them.
Yep.
Like they've gone and sat down with it all, come back to us, So it's worked quite well because we're happy about what's changed. They're happy with what's changed.
Yeah, I'm really.
So to me, that's worked out really well.
Yeah, I'm really like pleased for them actually, because I asked them yesterday about finding some things, and most people would have just gone away and not done anything about it, but they've sat there all day and sort of worked things out. So I'm really like proud and really pleased for them. And to be honest with you, in that meeting, I'm really excited and good to hear from you as well, because obviously you grew into that meeting a lot more, and by the end of it, you'd made your opinion, you made what you wanted to happen, and you said this is what I would like to happen, and at the end of the day, you're GC free, so it sits with you. The end, whatever someone says, ultimately it is you, but you are willing to learn and listen and adapt to what they had on board as well. So I was really pleased to hear how you did that as well.
Yeah, 100%. I think a lot of it, obviously, with just being GC3, I think GC1 and 2 took lead a lot more in the past. Obviously, with me being the eye at the minute, I think it's now time for me to start growing a bit more confident, a bit more willing to speak my mind.
Yep. And 90% of things can be done with a conversation and a compromise. But not everyone's going to agree with everything all at the same time. But compromise is key, and we just compromised in there, and we'll all look very silly when Ken comes back in a week and goes, "We've got no officers because they're all fucking suspended because they all can't handle a taser." So and then we'll all go, "Okay."
Big thing I've always learned, Rogers, is being someone in charge. As long as you listen to everyone's point of view and take on everything that you can, when you come to make your decision, make sure you own that decision and you justify it if you need to.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the biggest thing. People will go with that, providing you sell it to them and tell them why it's really good and why you should be doing it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. We all make mistakes, and I've made plenty. But someone's got to be put in that position to make them the mistakes or them decisions. And unfortunately, it falls at the top with the GCs, and it always has. But that's why you're in that position, because you're the trusted person to make them decisions.
I don't mind the responsibility. I enjoy it. Like I said, I've only been GC3 for 3 weeks, I think it is, around 3 weeks. Obviously, I'm still finding the position, but the more I do it, the more I'm growing into it, and I'm enjoying it.
Good. Well, I'm excited to see how you're getting on.
Yeah, perfect. No problem.
Well, now we know what's happening. We won't overstep that. You've got what's happening. We're happy in there, Robbie. I presume that you've got that under control. So we'll allow you to get that up and running then, and then we'll just sit back. Perfect. If you need anything from us from that, we'll deal with it. But I'm sure that now the recruitment side is done, we'll let you crack on with that.
Yep, and then we'll get another unit the next time we're all around or whatever.
Once you're ready and you're happy that that's running smoothly, we'll move on to the next unit.
Yeah, perfect. Right,
cool.
I appreciate you both.
No worries. Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I'm going to be stay at 11 until tomorrow. I've got an early second job.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Catch you both in a bit.
Right.
Cool. That was good. I'm interested to see how Rogers. I like Rogers. Really good.
Do you remember the code?
Yeah.
Cool. Makes one of us.
That was good. I like that.
He's I really rate them.
Yeah, all of them, all four of them were really.
Yeah.
I like them all.
I really do rate them.
All level-headed, and I was really. It really like grew on me today when I asked them yesterday, can we do this, and today they've got all the answers. That's what we like.
Yeah.
Right, let me find this code. Oh. Right, it's I'll text it to you.
Second. Hello? Hello?
Right, we've got the rest in there. We don't need anything else. Oh, what is everyone? Why is everyone blowing up? What is going on?
How can I help you, mate? Okay. We're in the ARU office. Do you need a chat?
How's your day been anyway, mate?
Good, thank you. Yourself, Dougie?
Yeah, come down, mate.
If I put that there, oh, I think it would just automatically. Okay, cool.
Do you need help looking for said paramedic? Yeah, we'll jump in a car. We'll head down. What beach you at?
What time are you until midnight?
No, we'll be on for a while. We've got we're on nights tomorrow, so we'll be on for a while. We're gonna do some policing now.
Well,
Never imagine you as GC. Yeah, it's you know it's therapeutic for me really. Like I'm not the best GC officer around. So
we're on the route.
Not claimed to be, but I try my hardest, and I really enjoy doing it. I think realistically, I've had some good results doing
Also,
PDs
I'm not sure
around.
if you heard my little promotion for Rogers.
I did text you actually because I didn't really hear and understand what you were on about.
He is now.
Yo, Grim coming in with the raid. Let's go.
His voice is amazing.
Yep, fair enough.
Grim Reaper Gaming 0811 raided my stream with
Is little Tim around still?
Little Tim?
Yeah.
He is.
Maybe we could just negotiate him to do it. To do his old bedtime stories.
What, Rogers give him bedtime stories?
Well, I used to have to do it. Remember when we used... Oh, is he 18? Oh, maybe
He's
not
18 now, yeah. I don't know how many bedtime stories he wants.
Yeah, what car are we getting out?
Whatever you want, mate. We'll just get down the beach, so maybe a 4x4?
Yeah, Roger. Welcome in. How was your stream? Thank you so much. Thank you for the giving us a shout out.
Cheers, buddy.
Hi, Robbie.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, sorry. We'll just move out of the way so you can get his car out.
Where he's heading?
We're going to respond to this beach call, mate. Do you want to jump in?
Is that you, Robbie?
Yeah.
Can we talk?
No.
Oh, let's go and see if I'm going to get my job back.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
999
harsh.
mode activated.
You know. Dougie with the 5 gifted. Let's go, Dougie. Dougie, thank you so much.
Can I have my job back? Oh,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you've already got it.
Is P9 18 plus? Yes. I think it is.
Have you
I think
met,
it's, yeah, I'm
met
sure.
Roberts?
What the hell was that?
So, yeah, I believe I've met him
He
before.
still can't fucking drive. But...
What was that?
Are we going to the beach where this incident is?
Yeah.
Well,
Dad, did I hear
already
anything
pinged
then?
it, but, I'll ping it
I
again.
don't remember seeing anything. I could have sworn there was nothing there.
Up behind us.
I thought we were going to the beach.
Yeah, no.
On the other side.
The other beach, where it's pinged.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
You just said beach. I was like, all right, that's the only beach I know.
Oh, I'm enjoying
Dougie
it.
tried to back. Love that.
Good.
Hopefully, Dougie. That'll be
Yeah.
good to see you, mate. That'll be good to see you.
We know I'm seem pretty well put together now.
Good set of lads.
Good.
And lasses.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't think I hit anything then.
Well, Mr. Roberts, it's nice to be back.
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good to see everyone.
Oh, good.
How you finding PD?
Oh, well, I've been PD for about 2 years now.
Same PD?
Been PD.
And how are you finding it? Because we're going around asking all the different officers their thoughts and trying to get as much.
Yeah. Well, to be fair.
Ah, right, fair enough then.
I'll let you know now. I'm the longest serving PCSO and the shortest lived PC. And no one's beat the record yet.
Love that.
2 months PCSO, 2 hours PC.
Brilliant. Any reason?
RIP Fergus McMahon, sir.
Can we get down here or?
There is some steps there.
Is this getting down there?
Yeah.
The
That's
way down,
yeah. I'm glad we bought this 4x4.
Yeah. I presume we're gonna have to keep it moving though, aren't we? Because it will sink, right?
I'm not sure because it's a 4x4.
4x4's not sync.
Alright.
So,
Right, what are we doing?
You're on radio 1.
Where are the officers?
Hello, Barry. Yeah, I'm just out with
PHS radio and do that.
Roberts.
Thank you, Sam.
Bobby.
Who was down
Oh,
here?
okay.
Who called
I'll
you?
back soon. Bye-bye.
Robbie, who
sorry?
called you? Robbie.
Matty.
Ah, here they are.
Ah, there we are.
Oh my god, look at the
dear.
ambulance. Oh,
How
no.
the hell?
How have they done that?
Are you driving it?
Magic.
No. No, not this time.
Nice to see you on shift.
Hello.
PHS will, PHS have a missing student.
Right.
This is his ambulance. He's gonna tap on radio to confirm he's in danger.
Matty, tell him he's now gone off radio.
Just, I don't mean to be that guy.
He's now gone off the PHS radio.
Received. Was any further details gathered from him before he left the radio?
He tapped his radio twice to say he was in danger. He's now no longer on radio.
How's he come down here? Has he gone off the cliff?
I have no idea.
Was he driving that?
Yes, he was driving that ambulance.
Have we done any checks on the vehicle in terms of evidence, sweeps, fingerprints? Do we know who's taken him? Has he had any altercations with anybody?
I'll give it a sweep now.
Do we have Marine?
Where's Purple?
She's
Do we have Marine?
Touching on that, I did see him yesterday
But we've got
talking
Empath in the sky as well.
Red.
Have we got any Empath's just landed over there? Have
Sounded
we got
like
any
it was an interesting conversation that they both
scuba
walked
gear?
off in different directions. Maybe they could have something to do with it.
Breaking comms, Miss Black, I've just swept in. There's a lot of blood everywhere in the vehicle due to it being an ambulance over there.
Okay.
Do we have any Marine or scuba gear?
Marine, we have a boat, that's all. We don't have any scuba stuff. We've got an issue with the manufacturer of the oxygen tanks at the moment.
Copy that. No. No, we're not going in the water. Did we get... Where's India 99? Oh, there they are. See if they get any heat extinguishers.
I mean, I am a strong swimmer, sir. I can,
Just to let you know, Empath, we do have
Just see if...
Purple in the water.
Oh, there we are.
Right, I'll head in.
Have you got your weapon on you? Do you want to throw us all over to us?
Yeah, I'll pass you a weapon with theirs and stuff.
Are we on radio 2?
1 at the moment, mate.
2.
I'll pass you that.
So,
I'm body
2.
cam as well, just in case it gets.
I think. Oh no,
we're on 1.
No, we're on 1. My bad. I'm on 1.
There you go. And the ECG as well.
Oh, so we're going to need that in a minute, aren't we?
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll pass you my backpack as well. Cause it's got quite a bit of stuff in it.
Right. It's the Tory anyway.
Who's this?
Right. Officer's going to go in the water in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone in already. Hold on.
Yeah, she's
What's
here.
happened? Do you know what's
So,
happened?
I went to cruising to go and
Wait a minute,
fix
wait a
the
minute.
RV.
Yeah.
And then I tried to radio through to Stu and he wasn't there.
This is 2.
And then I looked at his location and he was down here.
Robbie.
Because I went to the hospital. So
Night
I
sniper.
come down here. I got the vehicle somehow from up there down here. And jumped in the water.
So have you still got eyes on the person in the water? Where's India 99 gone now?
There you go, latest ping, guys.
He's on the rig, isn't it?
Yeah, India 99 are heading to him now.
That rig out there. That
Yeah.
one.
We've
front
got-
of
Ken, did you wanna
Yeah,
come
we've got a
grab
ping.
me in case there's anyone else over there with him?
Let's have a look.
No, it's not. It's one of them.
Coming from
Yeah,
KO
he's right out in the
Perico.
water.
Is Empath?
Right, so you'll hit it before us. Yeah, no, just do it.
He's one
Do
of
a
them all
thermal
rigs.
sweep if it's all good
We've
over
got
there. then I'll grab it.
we've got 2 heat sources leaving the area from where he's put the call in, heading towards the edge of the docks.
Right. Let's get a unit down there. Let's head in our 4x4. Can we have? I've got all your stuff. Hold on.
Marine 1 over to go on the water with us.
Indian 99 is currently in the air trying to observe it. We'll try and get some units on the ground waiting if they come this way.
Yeah.
I believe someone is going to get a boat.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Can you
grab Marine if they need me to be.
get rid of that?
Yeah, as long as
saying
there's
there's
nothing in there.
nothing
He's got heat signature
okay.
leavers.
There shouldn't be.
The main way they're going to
Perfect.
get off is by boat.
Can you just
We've already
just get
got
rid of that for
land,
us, please?
so if we can
Here's your
probably
stuff.
Get a boat out and get officers on there.
Received. I'll ask the guys whether they want me to grab Marine.
That's your fault, sir.
Do you want me to grab Marine?
Yeah, we might as well, just in case.
Yeah, I need taken to it then.
Have you got a vehicle?
Is that everything?
I did all the way at the
Taser
top of
as
the-
well. Yeah, you give me that.
Yeah. Cool.
But are you down at the docks, yeah?
No, mate, I'm down on this scene where we where the
I'll
ambulance
put
is.
the poster in.
No worries, I'm going to head down that
I'll
way.
get rid of it then.
Just head towards the docks, mate. For me.
Sorry?
Head towards the docks, mate. Get an officers down there, you know what I mean?
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Welcome to the club. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, Dougie. Work. Wait, I swear it was on my thing. Oh, is it on my F6 actually?
Indian Anan is with Do now.
Oh, this is good, isn't it?
Is Stu still talking?
Welcome to the club, buddy.
I could have sworn it was like impound or something like that.
Robert.
You're having a bit of trouble here, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Have we already got officers at the dock?
Do it yourself. Always got to be Robert.
So think about P/IV, and then it should impound the vehicle.
Lovely. Thank you.
56, have we
I
already
was
got
trying to do
officers at the
something else. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Jordan. Yeah.
dock? Let me grab you and then we can head down that way.
Commander, there is a student in the boot, so be careful.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah, you better be
Which one is
careful,
it?
Roberts.
Oh, is it Matty?
Yeah, it's
no
Matty.
worries.
Oh,
Shit.
I didn't hear that, did I?
No, you didn't.
I was going to say, I didn't think I did.
You're gonna feel a fist.
hey Robbie, we found yours and Flomper's love child earlier.
You what?
We found Robbie's love child
Have
with
we got
Flomper.
units based where his ambulance was in terms of medical care?
Oh,
Yeah, we are still here at the moment. We do need an extra unit though, because we were going to transport one of ours to Marine.
Whereas
I
we've
think-
got Stu, I was
Well,
just
nice,
seeing if we're best taking him
nice
straight to
crosser there,
PHS.
mate.
Say again?
Yeah, best
A
to
nice
go straight to
crosser there,
PHS with him.
that he could get to Marina.
Oh no, Soup's already going
Harry,
to
what's
Marina.
up, mate?
We're just-
Oh, he's going to Marine. Okay.
so we need
Are
to
you
just
at
head
you
up
at
to that
Marina?
top, and then we can get over to the docks.
Get
So
the
if you
docks.
follow this round,
Yep.
we can hop in my traffic car because I can't bring that down
Just,
here, and
Yep.
we'll head to the docks.
Are you not on radio? Talk to me on radio, mate. Pull me up.
Oh my god,
Right.
this...
Right, I'll hop out of here if that's easier
Right,
for
I'll
you.
go.
No, it's alright, mate. Don't worry.
We're coming up now. Just head back to PD for now, mate. Fuck me. Oh look,
Here
there's
she is.
Right, they said to wait round here, right?
Forwards, back, forward, back, fail.
Cheers.
No worries, mate.
Come on, Matty.
Drag me out then.
Well, you're a bit fat, so I can't
Drag
get
me
right there.
out.
We go. Close his boot for him. Be nice.
No, in fact, we're reversing into something. You can go out and close
Sorry.
your own boot.
Sorry.
Right, so you've got a button here. When it wants to work. There you go.
Lovely. Right, did they say for us to stay around here for if he comes back this way?
Not too sure. 97, whoever's asked for PD to stay where his ambulance was. Update, please.
I think they might have gone back off radio.
Great comms!
I think they've gone off radio. The
I believe it was a Chloe. It was Chloe that said it.
Probably that, thank you.
Repeat last, bud.
97, Chloe. What was it that you asked for us to do? Yeah, received. They're looking straight to PHS in Indian 99.
Oh, okay, cool. So not needed around here now.
No.
Lovely.
Skirt.
We want to go this way. We don't want to be on there, do we?
Nope.
Right, what we got then?
5 minutes ago, we had a vehicle theft.
Are we gone by now?
Yep.
Indeed, 994 units. Have we got any visuals of anyone coming out of the water at all?
Negative from me at 946.
Negative from us from the ambulance area. I knew there was something we were looking
Received.
for.
Once we drop you off, we'll get back in the air and see if we can see anything.
Can we still get Marine out, yeah?
Yes, please.
Which way
Yeah,
were they
I'm aware
exiting the other heat signals? Which way were they moving?
Towards the dock.
They were heading back towards city, so pretty much in a straight line, I believe, from the oil rig.
They could come out anywhere.
Yeah, from the oil rig, kind of toward the corner of 946 sort of area.
Received.
Yeah, we're here now and we can't see anyone in the water or approaching. I'm going to move around to 913 just in case we've gone to that dock instead.
Oh no! Oh no! Right, well I can't see them coming out from here, right?
Drop hunting!
1008 plus 2, state 5 to Bollybrook.
Received.
Binoculars. Right, so that's where they were. And we're having to try and find...
I've got no heat signatures at all.
You got heat on them?
No, not yeah, they've got heat on them.
Yo, Carl, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Interesting.
Marine 1 state en route.
Repeat last, sorry, too.
We said Marines en route.
This is where his ambulance was. Yeah, we're very unlikely if we're all the way over there. Okay, fair enough.
Indian 99, we've just come back to check the oil rig where we found his body to just do a bit more of an evidence sweep from the top, because where he was laid it did look like he'd been thrown from quite a height.
Did you see anything, Robbie? No?
I haven't seen anything.
No,
we really need to get Indian 99 back up.
They're in the air.
It's in the air.
But surely
they're over on the oil rig. So they're just going to land and do a bit of an evidence
I
sweep.
think I might want to turn around it.
Oh, no.
Sorry, can you drop me a ping where you are?
We don't want to kill
in
ourselves.
the right direction.
Just to find these buggers.
Thank you.
I'm going to head up to the fishing dock up the left hand side of the freeways because I believe they might try and decamp somewhere high up into the city.
Received.
Gentlemen, get
Oh my
outside
God,
before
road.
you regret
God.
it.
Then he went through. Okay. Might be a lost on this. What's the bay and cruising shut right now for repair?
I'll have a look now on the service up here. They are closed.
Hold on. Oh, what? I just filled up with fuel on this. Oh no, we could be walking a wild fence. Any fuel stations nearby?
Here, your nearest one is
On the freeway up here, isn't it?
right here.
Oh no, we've got to go over a bloody
557.
Uh-oh. Indeed.
There you go.
It won't mark it for me, fortunately.
Alright. Yeah, just keep heading around this road. I don't think we're going to be able to get there though.
Should we try off-road it?
You can do.
It's certainly direct route, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, come on, no. Oh, yes, no.
You try and stick it in reverse.
All clear at Great Ocean Highway docks.
Sorry, don't mind us.
999 mode activated.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
1 step forward, 2 steps back. Right, so this is Pairs Sticking. Just stop the car and I'll run ahead.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea.
Are you going?
Rig seems all clear. Are we able to get a unit to PHS to see how he's getting on and if he's awake and speaking to try and see if we can get any sort of statement from him if he remembers anything?
It's not that far to run. Tyrese, thank you so much, buddy, for popping by. I'm not going to start work at 5 AM, so thank you so much. Appreciate you. Look forward to meeting your character fully on in the city at some point when you're next on.
Please.
As far as I'm aware from what I've just gathered from taking the PCS over, he doesn't seem to be talking or anything. He's got multiple lacerations to his body.
Nearly there. I mean, if this rejects us now to say,
try and have a look see if they can get any of us.
if this rejects to say we got no money or something like that now, I'll be fuming. Yeah, take it easy, buddy.
Received. Cheers, Barry.
La la la. We got to run all the way back as well, yeah. It's a shame because what I'd normally do is just nick a car, but we're not doing that anymore. What's everyone now? We're Project 9. Yeah, we find it really good actually. Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, we're really enjoying it actually. I mean, really enjoying it. We're slowly getting there. I feel like we can just cross the road. And we can run up this bit. Oh, that was lucky. Yo, Kingdom, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome in. Hope you're well. I don't think the Olympic hurdle route... Oh, yeah, see. Makes you... I now have hurt my arm. All from jumping. Hello? Was that an actual person doing like a trucking job? Is there a trucking job? Radio for pickup. To be honest, it would probably been a lot quicker for us to do that, to be fair. We only say 2 units.
Yeah, we state 2.
Could I get a unit, if possible, to come to the Palomino Freeway petrol station, please?
If I was a pinging, I'll be there.
Great there, Robert.
Yeah, I'm all good. I kind of just run out of fuel, and we decided to run to try and get some fuel. Yeah.
Ken, Chloe, where are you?
We'll pick you up from the docks. We're still in India 99 trying to see if we can get anything anywhere.
See, this is nice. They were saying about, obviously, not enough officers on at a certain time, but
Received.
there's a lot of officers on right now.
Have we got an MDT started on this from whoever was first on scene?
That'll be Sam.
The guy wants to come and help us, but he can't even drive with fuel.
Yeah, I can get the PTSO to start one.
Yeah, if it's something he needs signing off, if you don't mind. If it's something he's already like competent with, then I'll get one started. Seeing as I'm co-pilot in MPAS.
Right, if we sit on the fence here, we'll wait for him to pick us up, because then we won't have to run all the way back.
Marine returning to base.
Right, if I do this. Yo, Daz, thank you so much for the heart me, buddy. Appreciate you. Sit 4. There we go. I've got a bleeding arm as well. Evening, Chloe. How you doing? What have we got? Go on. P9 has gone downhill a lot since some owners left. I wouldn't say. Oh well, I can't comment because I only see it from. Hello.
Evening.
Could we go back the same way that you just come from?
Yeah, we've just seen the car.
Yeah, thanks.
Where did you get? Forgot to fuel the car.
No comment. We were trying to catch that criminals, but.
+2 back on state 2.
Don't tell me you've already got a jerry can.
Oh, it's empty. I need a lift to go get it.
Oh, right. Right, let me fill it up.
Holland. Right.
I'm going to do 25. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's gone downhill, but only because I can't comment whether it's gone downhill or not, because I don't know what it was like before I was here, right? Obviously, I was here at the beginning of the year. Yeah, go on.
You know the fuel cap's on that side, right?
Yeah, I'm throwing it over with a sieve.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you.
No worries.
Cheers,
Remember to fuel next time.
That may be your opinion. That's cool. That's your opinion. If you think that, that's cool. I don't know what it was like before I got here, other than obviously back months and months ago. So yeah, I can only comment from them 2 periods, and I don't believe it's gone downhill. I left when I did, and I'm back now, and I've had no issues since coming back. So yeah, for me, what would define going downhill, I would say.
Chloe, the PCSO stand one I forgot to say.
Perfect, thank you. I've got some DNA samples that we got from the place that come back to Stu, but I'll attach all photos. Most are already in evidence.
Yorkshire, how are we doing?
Received,
It's nicking, it's commander of vehicle. It's nicking, it's commander of vehicle. Yeah, no, I won't do it. I won't nick the car. I'm doing good, thank you, Bogger. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Leb, I might try police in P9. I've never done police before. Yeah, give it a go, 100%. If you like it, definitely. That's the thing, you've got to try it to say whether you like it or not. Why did my comment get deleted? I don't know. P9 used to be good. Unique is so much better. Again, it's all people's opinion, really. Like, I was in Unique for a long time, and I like the people in Unique, everything like that. But for me, I'm more of a serious role player with in terms of the police and the realistic side. So I didn't like the policing standard that they wanted us to set. Obviously, we tried to push a certain standard, and obviously Cav wanted that standard, and then he said, look, we need to rein it in slightly and have a slightly less standard. I tried it. I then didn't like it, so I decided to step down and just take up PX1 role and just fly in and have some fun. And then I decided I wanted to try somewhere else where I could improve my standard again from where it used to be. And that's why I flew out and went into like Quantum. I tried Time 2, I tried P9, and obviously knowing what I've known in the past about P9 and all the people that are on here that I've done from back in the Manchester days, I decided to, you know, take it and give it a go. And that's where we are today. But everyone has their different standards, right? And everyone has their different fun. Some people like to just run around and be, you know, funny police, take the piss, or corruption, or punching, or, you know, just arresting people but not caring about the section. I like the finer details of the arrests, and I like to be a police officer and try and sound like a police officer, because that's an interest that I have, right? So everyone's different, and there's plenty of servers out there for people to try and get what they want out of it. I am Curtis. Yes, I am. We're trying to get it back to like the Manchester days. That's what we're trying for. The owners are real keen to get it back to that, and so far so good. We're having a really good time on here so far. All of the people below are really good. We're a commander. There's 4 of us at the top as commanders, and then we've got GC1, GC2, GC3 spots. GC3 is currently occupied. GC1 and 2 left yesterday because the owners told them they had to leave the apps open and they didn't want to, so they decided to leave. And yeah, we're looking for our next GC1, GC2, GC3, because I don't want to run the PD. I've already said, like, I don't want to run it. I want to help people mold them into it so they can run it.
Right, I'm back.
How we doing?
I'm back, I'm
yeah, fingers crossed, Curtis. You know, if people like their UK policing and like what we're doing and want to come and join, you know, I encourage that. But I wouldn't ever go out and speak to people and say, come on over, come on over. I'd never like tell people to come on over.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
999 mode activated.
I'm still living after getting the statement, Molly, so I can't.
We know.
Neither one with me.
I never know.
Might have a skill issue.
Call it in and we'll give it a go.
97 plus 2 is an active failure stop with a blocking with a small vehicle. We're going to be in the parking commissar. We're going to take this to 2.
The vehicle is going to be heading northbound on Mirror Park Boulevard.
If you want to bring...
At this moment in time, it's going to be committed, heading up towards the casino. The casino's going to be on the right hand side. We've got medium to long eyes at this moment in time.
Yeah, we've lost that show, haven't we?
Keep it up. This gets quite quick.
Okay, it's going to be a left now, heading towards Ted's old garage with LSPD Pinewood on the right hand side. Go past Ted's garage now at this moment in time. It's going to be a left now, heading on the 2.
No, there's a wall there! Oh, I missed the wall! Fuck!
Right, check on squad.
I think we lost him.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss, guys. Where are you, squad?
We all okay?
Yeah. Just.
Yeah, all I could taste is purple from his hair dye in front of me.
Brilliant. Do we need to get some medical?
Well, I'm okay, I think. Are you?
My body feels good.
Yeah, I'm okay. I do need a plaster on my arm at some point, but
State 5 back to PD.
if the car's any good. Oh, Jesus, sorry guys.
Alright, check. Tell you what I've got up.
Oh dear.
Okay. See if anything needs touching on it. Have you got one as well?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah, let me have a look.
making sure.
Side out. All looks good. Batteries. Let me just connect that wire back there.
There's the wall.
Have you got any food on you, mate, or drink?
Oh no, shit. Actually, no. We need to go to a shop.
Yeah.
Food and drink.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that'd
can
be
give you this
amazing.
though. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
just
we
to
go.
tie us
Chuck
over.
that on it for you.
Oh no, it's not a food. It's just. Hang on.
I did have some food. It's gone. I've got some water though.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some food. We're gonna
Apparently, I
have to go
can't
to the
give you it either.
shop. Yeah, we'll go to the shop now. Thanks.
I'll put some water in the glove box if you need it. Okay.
We'll go up to Clinton, and then if you don't mind, someone just take over. I just need to be back in a minute.
You know.
Oh, do we mind someone else taking over the drive? Then?
999
You're
road
clearly the best
activated.
one in the car.
Oh, what do you mean?
Not you.
I am one of the best drivers.
I know. I was talking to Wolves here.
I'm a pretty good driver, I think.
Can we call him Walls from now on, can we?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Wolves.
Yeah, Walls.
All right, fair enough.
There's a wall there.
Yeah, I take that.
The thing is, though, we would have all done exactly the same thing and tried to jump that wall.
Yeah, yeah.
We would have all done it. So.
Right, let me give you the keys.
Seriously?
I know my
Okay.
driving's not as good either. Sorry.
I'm joining the gym tomorrow.
Joining the gym tomorrow, she is apparently.
I just smashed her in the face with a door, so I'm not surprised. Oh, a lemon fizz. Lovely.
Alright, that's good enough for me.
Thank you.
Oh, mine needs to go forward slightly. There's a lamppost there. Brilliant.
Alright, so I'm now known as Lamppost. Brilliant. Right, where do you want to go, PHS, yeah?
Hey, Obstock, let's go. How are we doing? Good to see ya. Jamie sent me a message. Okay, I'll have a look at it after. No worries. I joined P9 just thinking what to do. Absolutely, yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's all down to you guys. Your opinion, what you want to do. Hey, Joel, how are you doing? Good to see ya. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. What have I missed? Let me have a look. Who have I missed? Rifes, how you doing? Good to see ya. P9 adapted. I'm waiting on a new server opening. Love that. We're waiting for Paladin's server as well. Yeah, I see Paladin's got his own server coming out. Obstock, hope you're well, buddy. Good to see ya. Is that Bellingham? No, it's not Bellingham. Jude Bellingham played last night. What a guy. Hey, did you see his assist? Did you see Jude Bellingham's assist? What a back heel that was.
Received.
Unique gave us justice bad at that time, constantly making stories unfinished. Kev didn't want to chief justice. That's fair enough. Obviously, your opinion again. Everyone's got their own opinions of their own RP. That's cool. Again, nothing's right or wrong. All servers are decent in their own ways. I'm looking forward to. Yeah, again, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, ultimately, someone's server, you see a server based on the owners as well, don't you? You know, their RP and the people that stream it. You get. Thank you. You get a good indication of what the RP in the city's like and what they want to push based on their RP. And you know how good Matt Paladin's RP is himself. So, yeah, you can only imagine that servers he's going to want to push a really good police force and really good server. Whether he's going to run it or not is another matter. Or he's going to find the right people to run it. But yeah, wish him the best of luck. What else we got? Hey Tiff, how you doing? Good to see ya. Just like Unique, being better than P9 is, in my opinion. P9's not a bad server at all, but I do prefer Unique. That's cool. Again, absolutely cool. There's different ways, different things. People like it for different reasons. 100%. Look, Deggy isn't here to talk about things. Hey, to be honest with you, I don't mind. People have their opinions, and at the end of the day, the more people are interacting in the chat, the more people are getting involved as well. As long as people aren't being toxic or anything like that, then people are entitled to their opinions. And yeah, but we're not here to slag servers off. I've never slagged a server off. And that's me, you know. I'll only ever talk about the servers I've been in as well, because I think it's wrong if I was to talk about another server that I've never been in, because I only judge a book by its cover scenario. Hey Tom, it's Dom from Scorer at Manchester Days. Just pop in and say hey. Hop and Corey. Oh. Yeah, 100% Dom, 100%. I remember the Scorer days. You know, we always remember the call. Hoppy actually come in and messaged me the other day. Actually, he was in the chat. He just got literally just been banned from Time 2 for a voice change or something like that. He was saying, and they were saying it was or something. He said about. But yeah, I was glad that he popped in. Do you still talk to them? Sorry guys, I'm still trying to catch up as I go down to the chat. So apologies if I'm reading chat that's been a while ago. Yeah, what was the other opinion? Spunk, you're all good, my man. It's all good. Spunk like Sonic. It's all good. Good chat. Dancing in DMs. I'll have a look in a minute. Honestly, bring back Manchester RP and let's get back to... So, Caleb, obviously there is the Manchester guys, the owners, Snoopy and Terry, they have made a new server themselves. They've made Manifest, I think it's called.
Was that Spike's guy in the server with you before you rejoined?
I think it's Manifest, but I got offered, one of the staff members over there messaged me in DMs and basically said, would you, you know, if you're looking for a server, come back to the old Manchester days, come to Manifest. I joined it, and obviously most of you will know that I didn't have a good relationship with Frank. I thought, you know, there's a lot of people that put on my thing about Frank, etc. And I just said, look, while Frank's there, I won't be returning. So obviously he instantly messaged Frank and told him that, and then Frank kicked off about it. I said, look, Frank, at the end of the day, you called me cancer. You called me and Robbie cancer to the city of Manchester back in the day when you had your power trip. And I think you're a whatever. So, you know, while you're there, I won't be there. So off you go, sort of thing. And that's literally how the conversation went. I'm not all about drama. I don't deal with drama or don't do drama. I don't like it. But that's straight up. That's the situation with that with Manchester, or with Manifest, sorry. It's been a while. I do still work on trains. Yes, I do indeed. Ricky on one owns it as well. What Ricky is with Matt Paladin, is he? Okay, is he getting himself back into? That's cool. I know he's obviously doing a lot of he does obviously all of his TikTok and stuff. So if he's decided to own a server now, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize he was owning it as well. I popped in there today actually into the Discord. I'm sure. Is it called like New Wave or something like that?
No, 7 going state 11 enjoy
Oh
your
yeah,
night,
it
guys.
says owner Ricky's on one. Oh yeah. Oh it does.
1066 all
Fair enough.
state 11, have a good one, guys.
Take care. Right, we've got to find our way out of here again now.
74 also going state 11. Night, guys. See you later.
Take care. Why do we never come in the right way? Hello.
Hello.
Right, what else have we got? What else have we got? This is my favourite type of RP. I love it. What? Sitting in a bed? I've no hate against P9. I had some good laughs in the server. I do prefer unique. Say again?
I got going in a sec as well, and Spud's gone.
Oh, he's gone already?
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, I'll see you in the apartment then.
Yeah, okay, mate.
Cool.
Are you driving this back?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to catch up with chat. I'm trying to catch up with you.
Mode
Bear with me a second. Whoa. There was no one there, was there?
No.
Why did they just randomly explode?
I don't think they randomly explode. Was it that one that exploded? I don't. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, look. Yeah.
I think it was that blue car behind us potentially.
You reckon?
Not sure. I didn't see what happened, but they
999
don't
mode
randomly explode. I don't
activated.
think.
Oh, has he got in the car with a nozzle?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what happened? Hard to prove that one.
Yeah.
999 mode activated.
I'm still trying to catch up. Yeah, well, it was stupid. I was in a VC. Oh, really? Oh, that's a shame, Dom. That's a shame.
Right, I'll see you in a bit, mate.
Yeah, mate. No worries. Bastard. Done it wrong again. Right, as soon as it gets in, change the store. There we are. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's catch up on what everyone said. P9 just seems dead all the time now. Must have. So there's about, I think when I loaded in, there was about 70 people in here. So this is the thing though, you know, people, the cities have up and down, and when people leave, obviously there will be ups and downs, but you know, it's about just producing the RP, and if people like the RP, then they attract and stuff like that. So that's the aim anyway. You know, I've always stated back from the beginning of Manchester days, I would rather RP with 5 brilliant people than 300, you know, not good people or whatever. You know, that's kind of the element that I've always stated, because you know, I strive to try and have that good RP. So having the like-minded people in here is, you know, sometimes it's not all about hacking a server. It's about the quality of RP that you're producing within that server. And you know, that's what we're trying to do with the police force. So yeah. Misfits boxing, Hodgie. Although Unique has deserved it sometimes. Hodgie, you put a comment and I may have missed your comment. What did you say? In my brief time in P9, an admin had a word with us at the Gov building and said the gangs in the game were in the serious gangs in real life. Alright. Alright. Don't go say in a server because of one experience. Yeah, 100%. I think I'm catching up. When am I producing? I'm trying to get back to it, Martin. I'm trying to get back to it. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. Rome wasn't built in a day, unfortunately. But you never know. Try harder. Okay, I'll try harder if I can. If I can. Right. Chat, I did say we'll be on a while tonight, but we're feeling right tired. So I'm going to just chill out. I'm not done with Unique, no, because we're... you know, Unique, a lot of still people in there. I could potentially do sort of different RP, or we just mix it up every so often, you know. Like, for instance, when I stream on days, I'm back to streaming on days as of tomorrow. P9, we'll see what the numbers are like in P9 at the time. And obviously try and go in there if we can. Or we can try and mix up our content and do like Phasmophobia or Food Simulator. We're going to do some Phasmophobia tomorrow day. With Delta and anyone else that wants to come on and do it as well. But yeah, we'll be doing lots of different content as we go. I want to keep that content. Hence why I said I didn't want to run the PD over here. I wanted to help someone else run it, because that way we can still do all of our different content and we're not tied down to do one thing. Wanting to join P9, but I'm no good with apps. That's okay, Dale. If you come into my Discord. Discord.gg/DeggyUK. I actually have a app help for you. When you come into my Discord, scroll down to where it says GTA Roleplay. You've got beginner guide if you need it. Trouble join in. How to play. I've still got all the unique stuff on there at the moment. Application help. So this gives you all the application help. So all the different stuff that I would recommend putting in to help you with a better idea of getting into the server. Once you fill all that in, you pretty much met the target that you need to. And then you got optimization, so all of my graphics packs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that
you
can
might
have
have
a look at
to
as well.
tackle me, you know.
So yeah, that is that, guys.
I can't see you, mate. Yeah, just like, I think you should just tackle me even though you can't see me. You get
Take
me?
your hoodie off. Oh. Shut up, Fillingham. Oh dear. Don't I go for a hot tub stream? Oh, now we're talking. I have actually just put my hot tub to bed though. I didn't want it to be in bed while it was freezing, so I left it on running. but now it's sort of warmed up slightly. I'm going to put it to bed until nearer the summertime. No worries, Dale. All good. Why is that app long? Reese, it all depends on the type of RP they're trying to produce, right? If people aren't bothered about writing an application, they won't be necessarily as bothered about putting in the effort into their RP and into their character. That's the idea of it, I guess. People, you know, if you're serious about the PD or serious about the city and producing good RP, you'll be serious about putting an app in. Basically, that's how they look at it. I have my hot tub in bed. No, I don't. I guess the way I said it means, yeah, I've put it to bed, but no. No, you want a hot tub in the gaming room? Jesus Christ, I barely get my gaming computer and my, what's it called in here? Have we got, who have we got in here still? Have we got Emma? Have we got Robster? Have we got Northeast? Have we got anyone like that still in here? Delta. Okay, Delta's in here, cool. I'm just thinking VR things. JD's in there. That misses is fuming. You playing with your... Oh god! Before it gets too personal, Game Talk coming in with the GGs. Thank you so much. Right, I think I'm gonna end the stream because we're gonna be back up in the morning. We're gonna be on from maybe about 11 o'clock, I would say, 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'm gonna get a good lie-in because I'm on nights tomorrow, and then we'll be on tomorrow day for a good stream.
You missed me.
And yeah, we're going to play Phasmophobia with Delta and everyone else that's available that wants to play Phas.
There you go.
Absolutely, Delta. We'll probably do some food market simulator as well, or whatever it's called, fast food simulator. So if anyone wants to get fast food simulator for tomorrow's stream, you're more than welcome to come join us. There'll be, I think, 6 allowed in, and then whatever else we do. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Dougie coming in with the 5 gift, Absolute Legend Gaming. Grim Reaper coming in with the 13 raid. We've got Joker coming in with the 51. Thank you, guys. We've got Eeyore coming in with a raid of 1 as well. Thank you to yourself. I appreciate you. We've got Sean coming in with the 5 gifted. Rai with the 6 months as well. Amber coming in with the 9 months. And, of course, everyone over on TikTok. Thank you so much to everyone that sent in the TikTok gifts tonight. Really do appreciate you all. Thank you to all my mods as well for moderating the chat. And everyone that has stuck by me tonight and watched, I really do appreciate you all. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. 4 in a team on, yeah, so you can get 4 in a team on Phas, and I think there's 6 you can get on Fast Food Simulator. So I appreciate you all, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow daytime for a day stream. And don't forget, guys, we're not on for the rest of the weekend. It's only tomorrow day we're on, and then we're off for the weekend because we're working nights. We'll be back on Monday night for some more fun. That's all right, Martin. No problem. We will see you in the apartment. Right, we're going to go show some love to another P9 streamer if they're on the Purple app, Twitch. So everyone else, thank you and good night.